That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
I want to be more.
Tell sister Dupe. I want Kuni Konwan. They are not raised to actually make a home or raise a family. Then one of the biggest problems in society was the parenting. The barometer turning the later like don't train love everywhere to back around there. Who mama affect around the positively with love. The bad Roman don't behave otherwise either way. No, what depends on your upbringing for me. Now, when you want
Mr. Sef, get him, sir.
Let me say that K1.
I know, but I'm just saying, I'm just preaching to the men too.
Let me say
that the fact that you're influential, and you know there are women throwing themselves at you does not mean you have to use that use that power. You don't have to utilize the power. That's what I'm saying.
In this situation, to bá jẹ́ tí ìta sọ lọ́wọ́ yìí, bá mi Alhaji wọn ever lé obìnrin kankan lé. Àwọn náà máa ń rí pé bóyá situation tó wà ńbẹ̀ bóyá kò àwọn ò lè accept.
Ajia, ìyẹn ní kẹ́ má sọ. Báwo ni kẹ́ má sọ?
Mo ń gbọ́, báwo ló ṣe?
Mo gbọ́ tí mo ṣe ní kẹ́ má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Were they living together in the first place?
Of course, ṣebí àwọn kí ló ti ń pè bá wọn gbé náà àwọn ọ̀yà mi ò lè sọ.
Àwọn àti Fati àjọgbé ni. You know why I said wọn àjọgbé? Because it's still Oloshe do me for any woman that puts herself there. Because Wasiu made it so easy for him to be able to walk away. They don't live together. So I probably is the one that will visit us from time to time. So when he's ready to leave, what does he need to do? He stops visiting. But you know, if a man and woman, you are living together, that man goes and come back. That man goes and still come back to you. They might jab. They wait for you to settle it.
Obìnrin bá Alhaji gbé.
Obìnrin wo ló bá wọn gbé? Nǹkan tó wà lórí social media lèmi sọ Ajia o.
Obìnrin bá Alhaji gbé ẹni sùúrù. Obìnrin bá wọn gbé it's like nísìnyí èèyàn nílé tó tóbi. Mo wá wò ó pé okay mo ní pálọ̀ tó yẹ pé ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn ọkùnrin náà ọkùnrin mi tó bá nílé tó tóbi.
Ajia, correct me if I'm wrong, because what is on social media is that he doesn't live with them.
Àní èmi náà ti báyọ̀ argue but wọ́n sọ pé obìnrin bá wọn gbé. Ó kàn jẹ́ pé
obìnrin ò bá Alhaji gbé láti lè mú.
Torí that as even àwọn tó súnmọ́ wọn.
Because Fatia wọ́n ní nǹkan tó dá kinní lẹ̀ fún Fatia ni pé kò fẹ́ fi ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kó wá jókòó sí Ìjẹ̀bú Òde.
It's a lie, Alhaja. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Kò fẹ́ fi ṣọ́ọ̀bù sílẹ̀ kó wá jókòó sí Ìjẹ̀bú Òde.
No, they said that has always been. They said you going to marry K1, that's the number one thing you should know, that you're not going to live together. They said there are times that you might be spending time with him in Ijebu, you might be there 1 week, whatever, but it's just like you're just going there. You are still going to go back to your abode. Except,
okay, Sisi Dupe, if that be the situation, tálẹ̀ yóò kó jẹ̀bi nínú ọkùnrin àti obìnrin because ká tó fẹ́ra wa a máa sì ríra wa tán and condition ti máa wà ń bẹ̀ pé o ò lè bá mi gbé èmi ni mo máa yá gbé.
No, mi ò jiyàn nítorí pé ẹ mọ̀ pé ó ní nǹkan tí mo sọ níbẹ̀ ìgbà tí ẹ sọ wípé fault ta ni wípé wọ́n ń gbé wọn lẹ̀ wọ́n ń gbé wọn or something like that.
Yeah, because nígbà tí nínú
kí ló tó jẹ́ it's easier that it is easier. It works well. It works in the favor of Alhaji when Alhaji, because ẹ sọ wípé Alhaji ò léèyàn kankan. Ipa àwọn náà máa ń lọ. Ó ní mo ṣe wá sọ fún yín wípé you can only use that instance. Hold on. You can only use that instance for a woman, husband and wife that are living together. Tíyàwó wa kó ẹrù ẹ̀ kúrò nínú ilé tó wọn àtọkọjọ ń gbé ilé máa ní obìnrin yẹn ló kó ẹrù ẹ̀ kúrò nílé. Bọ́ obìnrin tó jẹ́ pé ó níbi tó ń gbé tó bá ti kàn lọkọ máa wá sùn àbí ọkọ máa ní ó yá o pàdé mi níjẹ̀bú o. So tíjà bá wá wà tó fẹ́ túká, the woman is not packing anything. Do you understand?
The same
it's
thing
just for the man to stop giving her attention. That will be the end of the marriage.
Sisi Dupe, the same thing náà ṣì ni ọkọ àti ìyàwó tá ti jọ ríra wá ń ṣe àdẹjọ mọ àkọdò sorry mo tún sọtàlù agreement láàrin wa òun náà ni wípé òkè o èmi máa gbé bí o bóyá mo gbalé fún ẹni bóyá onílé tó ń gbé o wọ́n jọ reach agreement náà ni lọ́sẹ̀ jọ wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Mi ò jiyàn. But ẹ̀yin sọ wípé wọn kì í lé wọn ẹni wọn máa ń lọ ní. So ẹ ti sọ fún mi bí obìnrin tí kò gbé pẹ̀lú ọkùnrin báwo ló ṣe lọ.
Bó ṣe lọ ni wípé tí ìjà bá wà láàrin wọn tó bá ti ń di pé ìjà ti ń wà láàrin ọkùnrin tó yẹ pé bóyá ó fìyàwó síbi kan òun ló máa ń lọ àbí ìyàwó ló máa ń wá tó bá ti di pé ìjà wà láàrin wọn tọ́dẹ̀ tí jọ ń sọ tí obìnrin yẹn dẹ̀ ti ń lérí pé mi ò ṣe mọ́ mi ò ṣe kinní kan mọ́ mi ò ṣe
No, we don't know that o. We don't know that.
tí ọkùnrin ẹni sùúrù tí ọkùnrin yẹn dẹ̀ ń sọ fún obìnrin yẹn pé tí obìnrin bá ti lọ nǹkan tó jáde lèmi ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí o pé aláàjì sọ wípé tó o bá ti lọ nǹkan tó jáde lé lórí pé aláàjì sọ pé tó o bá ti lọ èèyàn ò ní lọ kó tún padà nǹkan tó jáde tá a rí òun lèmi ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí wípé èèyàn ò ní kúrò ní àwọn kó lọ kó ti ṣe báyìí báyìí kó tún padà ṣó ti yẹ yín sí so ọkùnrin àti obìnrin tó ọba jọ gbé náà bọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọn ò jọ gbé bọ̀ tí wọ́n ṣe ìyàwó àdẹ̀mọ̀ wọn lọ́kọ àtìyàwó ó yẹ pé wọn lọ́ọ́ ṣe jọ accept bẹ́ẹ̀ ó pè ìyàwó náà ló ṣe accept ẹ̀ tí ò bá pè ẹ̀kan tó ṣe ìyàwó wọn á ti jọ ṣe kí ni agreement á wà pé a gbọ́dọ̀ jọ máa gbé ni ṣògbà àṣògbà ohun tó bá ti mú ẹ tó ti gbà pé o fẹ́ máa yọ wá o máa yọ lọ òun lóhùn bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ìyálájé.
ṣó ti yẹn òun ló accept ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ so tí ọ̀rọ̀ bá ti wá ń wáyé tó bá ti ń di wípé tó bá ti gbé bàjẹ́ tó bá ti lọ gbàgbé òun o tán ti jọ ń fà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tóbìnrin náà dẹ̀ dúró lórí wípé bó ṣe sọ ẹ̀ náà ló máa rí so definitely irú ọkùnrin yẹn á wò pé tóun bá lọ bẹ̀ tán bá kàn ń lábùkù nǹkan àwọn ti fàdé pọ́ìntì kan nìyẹn but irú obìnrin yẹn bá padà bóyá ó padà lọ sílé ọkọ ẹ̀ nígbà nǹkan tá à ń sọ yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká wá jókòó ká sọ ẹ̀yin lẹ jẹ́ kínú bí mi ṣe mọ̀ pé ìjà tún parí náà nìyẹn so mo ṣe sọ wípé kò dìgbà pé wọ́n jọ gbélé ń tọ́jú agree ni tí ọ̀rọ̀ bá wáyé láàrin wọn àwọn náà ló jẹ́ pọ́n mo bọ́ ṣe máa solve ẹ̀ because wọn ò jọ gbé inú ilé mi lóòótọ́.
Ajia, I don't want us to get twisted.
Yeah.
Every relationship is different. Every relationship is unique. And what is working in a particular relationship will not work in another. Now, I take for you an example. If I am living with my husband, if we have misunderstanding, my husband is going to go out and come back to the house. Whether I'm going to talk to you or I won't talk to him, I'm going to be seeing my husband at the end of every day. But somebody that does not live together with the husband, tó jẹ́ wípé ìzáyà kò jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ẹ máa pè lórí aago bó ti bà mí lẹ́ o bá mi jẹ̀bù o àbí mò ń bọ̀ lọ́dún ẹ̀ báyìí o ìṣọwọ́ tí èmi àti ẹni tóun àtọkọ́jọ́ ń gbé tó ṣe máa jọ parí ìjà ó máa yàtọ̀ sí ìṣọwọ́ tí ẹni tóun àtọkọ òjọ gbé tó máa ṣe parí ìjà. Their own dynamic is going to be very, very difficult for them to amend or when they fight, because believe me, if you're living together, there is high tendency of you settling things because you're seeing each other. But when you are not, I cannot say for any woman that is not living with K1 and they have problem, I cannot say the woman left. That is what I am saying to you. Because bulk of the time that Wasil wants to see them, I think in most cases, Wasil will be the one to make the call. So if Wasil is upset with them, believe me, I am not saying he's not justified to be angry with the wife because I don't know what transpired between them. But for that time, if K1 is not carrying the phone like he usually do to say, oh yeah, Bamimbi or Mumbo, then it will be difficult. Because if that woman is calling and K1 is angry, K1 is not picking, so I just want to say that I will not say that it's those women that are packing their things and leaving. I would say that when K1 is done, what he needs to do is just to abandon and not call and talk to them. Then the woman will be forced to adjust. So what will you do? Because they said even the Ijebu is not where they can just go there. Because when K1 is not around, I don't even think they have access to the place. So K1 will have to request for their presence for them to go there. So if K1 is angry with them and K1 is not calling on them, then that's it. Because tí mo jẹ́ láti sọ fún yín nìyẹn torí picture tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń paint picture ọkọ àti ìyàwó tí wọ́n jọ ń gbé like the normal husband and wife.
ọkọ àti ìyàwó tí wọn ò jọ gbé náà Sisi Dúpẹ́ ṣe rí ibi tí ìfẹ́ bá wà tẹ́lẹ̀ understand ara yín tí mo dẹ̀ understand ẹni sùúrù tí mo dẹ̀ understand the nature iṣẹ́ ọkọ mi tí mo understand ẹ̀ yìí pé mo mọ̀ yìí pé o bóyá ó ti jẹ wà láàrin wa o bóyá iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ni bóyá ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń pera wọn àwọn náà máa pè pé kán wà yẹn náà agreement láàrin wọn ni because ọkọ àtìyàwó ó lè pè kí n wá but èmi náà lè wò wípé mo fẹ́ wá sí ilé ọkọ mi kò fẹ́ wá mo lè wá if àtọ̀ tá a bá tiẹ̀ ríra náà bóyá ẹ lọ ṣeré ẹ̀ ń sùn lọ́wọ́ but wọ́n á sì sọ pé mo tiẹ̀ wá mo dẹ̀ lè wà lọ́kìkẹ́ jí sásìkò yẹn ká tún sọ̀rọ̀ kí n tó padà ṣó ti yẹ yín òun náà mo ṣe ń sọ fún yín pé oníkálukú pẹ̀lú understanding bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ra yín ọkọ àtìyàwó mi wọn ò ríra wọn ṣùgbọ́n at least lórí fóònù bóyá ọkọ yẹn jí ni wọ́n lè text ara wọn wọ́n lè bára wọn ọkọ àtìyàwó mi gan wọ́n gbé lọ́nà jíjìn bọ̀ tẹ́ máa rò pọ́njọ́ ń gbé nítòsí ara because the way tó fi ń communicate.
ájì àwọn ọgbà títí yín ẹ̀sán kan sí ẹni love any understanding ṣe mọ̀ pé níbi tí ìtọ́ba tíjà bá ti dé love á gba ọ̀nà left understanding á gba ọ̀nà right.
Kò sí understanding.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún yín example mà ṣe mọ̀ pé ìfọ̀nà ọkọ téèyàn bá gbélé ọkọ tẹjọ́ ń gbé tẹjọ́ sùn tẹjọ́ jíjẹ́ will be time that wàá wò báyìí inú àrùn ẹ pé
of course yes
níbo ni mo ti rí máa yìí when you are there are times that those two things will go out kọ́lọ̀ ń kójọ kó má ṣe ìjà sáàrin wa nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ fún yín sí ni pé when that happens in a home where husband and there is a reason why God said the two will come together and become one and for me becoming one is like living your life together there is a reason why you need to do that because when you are not living together then you leave room for oríṣiríṣi to happen ẹ má ṣì mí gbọ́ o ọkọ àti ìyàwó tó jọ ń gbé náà wọ́n ṣì oníkálukú ṣì ń gba ọ̀nà títí wọn lọ but when you are now not living together you leave room for anything to happen sherry irú tí bá ń bínú lẹ́sẹ̀ mo bínú sọ́kọ mi sìn and I don't feel that love because there are times yes you are angry due to something and you are not even feeling anything love there is no understanding you are angry but when that man comes home níbi tẹ́ bá jọ ti ń fìdí gbòdì lọ́pọ̀ that understanding and love will find its way back one way or another but I am saying for couples that don't live together it is difficult. I am not saying it's not doable. I'm saying it is difficult. Ajia.
Sisi Dupe, mi ìfẹ́ bá yín argue lọ títí. Tẹ́ bá sọ wípé it is difficult. What of ọkọ àti ìyàwó tí ọkọ wà lókèrè tí ìyàwó wà nkìní irú ẹ̀ happen láàrin wọn náà. Tó dẹ̀ pé ọkọ lè bínú, ó lè má gbé fóònù. Ó lè má gbé fóònù fọ́sẹ̀ kan, ó lè má gbé fóònù fọ́sẹ̀ méjì. But tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ bá mọ̀ pé ọkọ òun ibi tí ìfẹ́ wà pé ó ṣì bínú ni mo understand kò ń bínú ni. Ṣó ti yẹ yín sìn time tó kò bá bínú mọ́ máa sọ̀tẹ̀ náà ni ṣé ìfọ̀tẹ́ mi sọ ti yẹ yín mo understand point yín but ìyẹn ò sọ pé ọkọ àti ìyàwó tí wọn jọ gbé àwọn tọkọ wọn wá travel nǹkan tíjà dẹ̀ ń wáyé láàrin wọn tó yẹ pé ọkọ abínú tó hàn dẹ̀ ríra wọn ẹnìkan máa ṣe sùúrù fẹ́ nìkan náà ló fi máa clarify yẹ.
Ajia
you understand lọ́ọ̀tì máa yanjú ẹ̀.
example tẹ́yìn make yẹn example relationship tí ìfẹ́ wà tó jẹ́ ìfẹ́ ìjìnlẹ̀ ìfẹ́ òótọ́ kò matter distance location everything kò matter jerry case àwọn alájí tá à ń sọ yìí ń sìn social status then prestige àti beauty nǹkan tí wọ́n lọ tán tó dá wọn pọ̀ nìyẹn kò sí any other thing tó dá wọn pọ̀ kò sí affection kankan kò sí kíní kankan but alájí ti kọjá ẹni tó máa ṣe nǹkan tó máa ṣe lẹ́gbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ ló ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn serious wedding yẹn ló ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn kíyẹn pé kárí mi kakọ̀ show off pé at the end of the day màálù tó yọ ké ìdùnnú alápàtà ni ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn kò sí any emotional connections kankan kò sí anything obìnrin yẹn dẹ̀ rí ó dẹ̀ sign up fún. so
nǹkan tí mo sọ Sisi Dúpẹ́ nìyẹn.
Sisi Dúpẹ́ wá sọ pé obviously nǹkan tó ń sọ right because tó bá jọ wà ó máa then if you say that tó bá jọ wà definitely gba tó jọ wà tó sign up fún yẹn that means you were never even together initially that's what it means.
Mọ́mí Olúwatóyìn welcome ma.
social status tọkọjọ ń ṣẹṣẹ rí user ni.
wọ́n tún mọ̀ ń sọ náà nìyẹn pé nǹkan tọ́jọ́ agree ni tó bá jọ agree.
you understand now Alhaji dẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe every woman that is coming into Alhaji's life láti days of àwọn aside ìyàwó first wife wọn yẹn and those people every other person that has been coming to his life they are coming because of his social status not because of love. kò sẹ́ni kọ́kọ́
àwọn náà dẹ̀ understand ẹ̀ àwọn náà
àtàwọn tó bímọ fún àtàwọn tó tí ò bímọ fún kò sí anybody tó love ẹ̀ they are only coming because of who he is and that's it and he understand the fact that okay this is what you are coming for and this is why you're here and that's actually why he's actually also playing along with them So you to bali keep, to bali cope. It's over the keep Alaji Mamu.
Yes, what
to enjoy his time, live his life. It's just flexing and flirting and making it official in his own best way. So if you're signing up for it, you see it. Those are things that the modern ladies will call red flags, red flag, red flags. So it's all written boldly there. Okay, how can Emmanuelle now, after Wendy, after Kiniko, like go and come.
And then so you that the milk love. And you cannot call, I can just something about you.
So,
and then so that the milk love.
Go thinking come me.
Ṣé o fẹ́ wà romantic jù yẹn lọ ni? No matter what I say, no matter what I do, promise me you'll be there for me. Iṣẹ́ ní gbogbo nǹkan mo gbà. But if that me, one love, one romantic, you can't take that away from me. He's a lover boy. Lover boy.
He's a lover boy.
Oh yeah, continue.
He's a lover boy. If we can all agree that he's a lover boy. So let's
Mr. Dave.
let's just assume probably maybe he hasn't got what he wants, because I believe that for every man there's always that desire of what he wants. And trust me, sometimes, sincerely speaking, I won't be real. You forget the aesthetics, forget what you see. Easy, and all of those stress and drama and me. I want to because the little time that they have, only mama marry. So I believe that woman gets to a point in time. Say Alaji no ma feel okay, I will eventually see what I want. I will bring one laying down, but then to buy this flower and one fair. That's the wish of most women. But eventually, in the process of that journey, let me if you lose body count. You understand? No, they have good intentions, and everybody will always appear like an angel until eventually the show true color. So don't always assume that men are not going through that same situation as well. I'm telling you the truth. So men are also going through that situations. And some of these people that you see, because he's a public figure, we can all be assuming that he is the problem and everything. Do you understand? At the end of the day, it might not even be. It might not even be.
Oh, Mr. Say.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't say that.
Okay.
He is.
Okay.
He is. But believe me, I'm not blaming him. But I'm still going to say what I see. I'm not going to stay here and say he's not the problem. No, he is. But with his problem, every woman will still see the problem and decide to marry him. And that is why I'm not blaming him. But to say he's not the problem, no, hell no, he is. Because if suffer will be reno, to bat lo kini oko kini to lo keji, aba obìnrin nìkan lè máa sọ fún. To e to ba ti test ile oko bi mẹ́ta mẹ́rin te máa sọ fún obìnrin pé ìwọ náà lọ wuwa ẹ, kí ló dé tó ń dúró bí tó dúró. Same thing applies to men now. So what ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kankan fún wa. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó perfect níbí kankan. If anybody is looking for a perfect somebody, then we'll be moving. Ama ko ma jera wa gbéra wa le jera wa. Akoma ma jẹ àjẹkù. Everybody ama gbé lẹ́ni. If anybody is looking for anything perfect, there is nobody perfect out there. You yourself, you are not perfect. We are from different. I keep saying this, that we came from different homes. We have different upbringing. It takes the grace of God for us to come together and learn to adapt to each other. I'm telling you. And sometimes we even go Maria want to 40 years wedding anniversary, and they will be asking them, and they will still tell you, we are still learning, we are still knowing each other even after 40 years. So if we are not intentional, because there's going to be one thing to look out for, that you want to leave that marriage. I'm telling you. You olóbìnrin kan báyìí sí tí ní school, primary school tó ọmọ mi lọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Wọ́n ti ọmọ mi wà lọ́mọdé, primary school kan tó lọ. ó ní máa nǹkan tí mo máa ń rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Oh my God, oh my word, ẹ ti jẹ́ rántí máa yẹn ikùn wọn tóbi gan, wọ́n sanra, ikùn wọn dàbí ẹni pé ó fẹ́ wọlé. Tó bá yá mọ́ skul báyìí bó ṣe máa rìn lélẹ̀. Ọjọ́ kan mo wá ń bá ọmọ àná tipẹ́ ti ń ganu sí. Ọjọ́ kan mo wá ń bá èèyàn kan tá a jọ lọ láti school. The way I saw the man, and he wasn't coming from a bad place, you know. I saw him and I was just, mo kàn wo máa yẹn, àánú wọn ṣe mí. Mo wá ń bá another ọmọ èèyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀. Lẹ́ni wá ní ipe wọ́n máa ń sọ pé àwọn ń jayé ni pé wọ́n tóbi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀. Ipe is just this person that I will say is one jayé. He now started drinking pepper soup, and you know he changed his way of life, all in the name of enjoying life. Ló ṣe di bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Kí ló dé tí mo ṣe sọ irú kíní yẹn? Ṣé ẹni tí ẹni yẹn bá jọkọ mi, mo lè divorce ẹ because of that. I don't care, come and say for better for worse. Mo lè divorce ẹ because of that. Because bí mo ṣe ń wo ọkùnrin yẹn gan, lémi tó ń ṣe mí ni mo fẹ́. Bí mo ṣe ń wo ọkùnrin yẹn, mo kàn wò pé kí leléyìí. Mo ti fi ojú bọ́ gbogbo aṣọ lọ́rùn ẹ̀, mo kàn wò pé kí leléyìí fẹ́ ṣe fún mi nínú ilé. I'm just trying to tell you that there are things we see in each other as couple. I'm sure the wife too will be looking and be wishing that, you know, probably the man can, you know, change his stature or something. There are a lot of things we see in each other that you want to run away in marriage. So I am trying to say there are things, if you are not careful, that you will leave this man for, and you will go and carry another man. And you will carry that man, you will still see something you don't like. You want to leave that one, you will still see something you don't like. Same thing applies. So don't apply see now.
I have a submission on this.
Mo boss, I might give submission because for my daddy, tó bá jẹ́ pé bóyá obìnrin méjì mẹ́ta ni, ní discussion because kò sẹ́ni tó perfect sometimes. We are not perfect. But tó bá ti di lemon, then that person is the problem. No, he is the problem, lọ́dọ̀ mi. Mr. Obembe sir.
All right, so in this case, what I see is the status is Baba.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ wọn àbí mi ni?
Ẹ máa sọ sókè sá.
Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi báyìí?
No, ó dà pé ìjókòó lé fóònù yín. Àbí ìjókòó lé speaker or something.
Mo gbọ́ yín. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm saying that the status is K1. Status is ẹni tó polygamy is ni. Tẹ́ bá wo the likes of Sani Ade. Ẹ mọ̀ pé he has many wives, and those wives they don't run away. They don't divorce because he marry another one. From my last counting, I think he has about 7. I don't know if he has gotten more now, but I know up to 7. For Sani Ade, you can verify, or anybody can also confirm that. Now, the kind of people K1 don't probably they don't fall into category of those women who don't mind to have another life after them.
Okay, Emma Jenjion, because there's a lot we don't know. But I don't think that's the problem. I think it's K1 that wants one at a time. I don't think those women will mind though.
Alhaji ò lè pé irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ because Alhaji ti mọ irú iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ń ṣe. Ẹni tó lọ kọrin tó lọ kọrin tó wá dé nígbà tó máa dé tí ò ríbi sùn táwọn ìyàwó bẹ̀rẹ̀ wàhálà nínú ilé ní tíyàwó ti pé méjì mẹ́ta ìjà lè wáyé anytime now.
Ṣé kan tó jọ?
Ẹ ṣe bí wọn níjọ gbé náà first polygamy of these days wọn làwọn ìyàwó jọ gbé.
Ṣé kan tó jọ? In the situation, Sherry, when you say a women are fighting for their husband like that, it's not the kind of status that ní irú àwọn báyìí. Wọ́n máa ti mọ ẹni tí okay ọ̀dọ̀ ẹni báyìí mò ń bọ̀ ní ọ̀la ọ̀dọ̀ ẹni báyìí mò ń bọ̀ lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀. Ìdáhùn kan
Ọlọ́run ṣe àwọn obìnrin náà ti fọkọ méjì mẹ́ta ń sìn bóyá alẹ́ṣẹ́ ti gbọ́ Mr. Sef ṣe ti gbọ́.
So they won't ẹni tó bá fẹ́ figure ẹni tó bá fẹ́ ru figure bíi tiwọn. You can't be fighting. Forget about that. You can't eat your cake and say happy. That one man so only you marry a figure, a public figure person, a popular person, a big man. Some of them a lot of women want to marry them for their names. They want to marry them for their names. You understand? You woman tell so see anywhere to buy show being the Wasiu and
ó ní ìyẹn pọ̀ ẹ wo gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ jù tó bá wù yẹn bú mi iyì tó wà lóko jẹ́yàwó K1 iyì yẹn pọ̀ irọ́ ò dáa iyì yẹn làwọn ní àwọn obìnrin náà fẹ́ yíra wọn lọ́rùn sí iyì yẹn ni kò ṣeé fowó rà ìyàwó K1 nìyẹn ìyàwó K1 ló bọ̀ yẹn owó ò lè rà ẹ̀sùn ẹgbàdùn ẹ má nà mí o.
The young ladies of the day, what they want is that
ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ yìí dájì ẹ má bínú kéde ní so bébí.
Somebody is coming as fourth wife, but is claiming that after me, no other person. You understand? Woman, lady will be telling you, I know I'm going to be the fourth wife, but after me, no other one. Last bus stop.
But ká má parọ́ Mr. Obembe ká má parọ́ dáàdì yìí náà ló máa ń pè wọ́n ní last bus stop. Àwọn náà máa jẹ́ kó get into their head. Torí mo rántí fẹ́tí àgbà yẹn náà tó máa ń tẹ̀ fi kọrin gbà yẹn pé kò síbi táwọn lọ mọ́ o. Ẹ rántí ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa ń sọ kí dáàdì mi wà romantic. Ẹ rántí lọ́jọ́ kan táwọn àti Fatia lọ́jọ́ wà lórí stage. Tí Fatia dúró sẹ́yìn wọn. Tí dáàdì mi gbé orí sí èjìká Fatia báyìí. Tọ́jú àwọn òlọ́bì kankan mọ́ o, ibi làwọn máa dákẹ́ sí, ibi làwọn máa Ọlọ́run. Wọ́n lè fẹ́ kí Fatia máa fíìmù, tí Fatia bá ń rí àwọn fídíò yẹn.
Títí Dúpẹ́ ó jẹ́ kẹ́lẹ́ tí dáàdì ẹ̀kọ́ tí bàmí bá wà lórí stage, orí máa ń wà ní. Bórí dẹ̀ ṣe ń wá gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lásìkò yẹn, orí fi máa wá. So orí yẹn ṣe wá ní
àwọn àsìkò yẹn dùn o, àdìgbà tó lọ bá Fatia ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù tó ń màsáàjì wọn tí dáàdì mi jókòó sórí iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe rí àwọn fídíò yẹn Ọlọ́run gbogbo nǹkan lè lè fi búkẹ́ wọn but pé that man no sabi play love when is your time ni o ní time tó bá ń rìn wọ́n máa fi fẹ́ bà tiẹ̀ jẹ́ wọ́n máa fi fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n máa fi fẹ́ páyì ẹ̀ wọ́n
iṣẹ́ wọn ló mú ìdílé yẹn jáde ló ń tẹ̀lé orí yẹn ló ń tẹ̀lé.
Capacity for polygamy understand ó kàn jẹ́ pé when it gets to you ó máa take ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé you are the last bus stop but it cannot be last stop.
Of course.
No, ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan tí mo kà ní Mr. Obembe ó ti rẹ̀ wọ́n wọ́n náà ò ṣe mọ́ wọ́n ní marriage women wọ́n láwọn ò ṣe mọ́.
Ó ṣe kí ni mọ́?
ọmọdún mélòó kò tí rẹ̀ sàn.
wọ́n sáwọn ti dàgbà wọ́n náà 68 iwájú ọmọdé.
Títí Dúpẹ́ tí bàmí bá láwọn ò ṣe mọ́ right wọ́n wà lórí stage ẹ̀yin náà obìnrin ni yín o ẹ wá rí gbogbo àwọn pákéjì ẹ wo bá àwọn bó ṣe máa ń pákéjì sí wọn láyà àti pákéjì àti gbogbo wọn máa fún gbogbo pákéjì ni.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni lẹ́yìn náà ló ṣe lọ kọrin ní Naija téèyàn kan lọ gbé kọf tẹlifíṣàn fún wọn jẹ́jẹ́ ni dáàdì mi ń kọrin jẹ́jẹ́ ni bàbá mi bàbá ń kọrin téèyàn lè gbé kọf tẹlifíṣàn.
àwọn pákéjì wá pákéjì gbogbo ẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n fẹ́ẹ́ lè fi kún un.
ó gba kọf tẹlifíṣàn mi tó lè jẹ́ pé jẹ́jẹ́ ni bàbá oníbàbá ń kọrin tẹ́ lọ gbé kọf tẹlifíṣàn wà tẹ́ gbé bọ́ńdù owó báyìí mo rántí bọ́ńdù yẹn tó yìí. Mr. Dupe wọ́n pa mí o wọ́n ní mi ò ṣe mọ́ òun lórí. Mr. Obembe bá ara ń tọ̀ kéré.
My point is that anybody that marries his status should expect anything.
Of course, yes, yeah.
Just expect anything. So you should be ready to like.
Yeah, but when someone gave Bentley, dáàdì mi á ṣe. Ẹ wo, ẹ jẹ́ ká close show. Àwọn obìnrin gangan àwa ni.
Nígbà ẹ má jẹ sọ̀yìn tẹ bá lọ sí ìjọba òde.
Nígbà tẹ bá fẹ́ ti torí ìgbẹ́ fẹ́ débẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan tẹ lọ gbé Bentley sílẹ̀ kí ló dé?
Títí Dúpẹ́ tẹ bá lọ sí Ìjẹ̀bú Òde ẹ lọ wo bí àwọn obìnrin ṣe máa tò Ọlọ́run ẹ lọ sí Ìjẹ̀bú Òde kẹ lọ wo bí àwọn obìnrin ṣe máa tò lórí pé wọ́n fẹ́ rí wọn ẹ̀yìn kan ti travel wá ta lórí ìgbà ẹ̀ mú gbé ta lò kò sí rí bá mi wá síwá ìdè rí box ló fi ṣe shopping ó ní wàá tó bá mi wá síwá ìdè ló ní gbogbo tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
ẹ jẹ́ kí Sísọmọ́tọ̀ṣọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ Sísọmọ́tọ̀ṣọ́ I'm so sorry I apologize.
Kò rí wọn sójú rí.
IGI bá mi hold on Sísọmọ́tọ̀ṣọ́.
Ó yá.
Sísá mo dúpẹ́ ṣe ọ̀wẹ́ kúrò lẹ́.
Mo wà pẹ́ yín kan.
Mo wà ìyá mi kọjọ́ mẹ́ta.
Ọjọ́ kan pẹ̀lú máa thanks for joining.
Thank you so much. Sherry, I'm going to talk it from my own little experience. Sherry, a kàn rò pé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ around Alhaji pé àwọn nìkan ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí, kò ṣàwọn nìkan.
Ṣebí nítorí àwọn fọ́kúlà la ṣe ń gbọ́.
Sister Sisi Dupe, Sherry, nígbà tí mo wà ní, let me say maybe 25 years, the first boyfriend mi, Chemo, I jẹ́ choir and church. So from there, Chemo, àwọn band, bàbá fẹ́ ṣe bóyá òkú àgbà, ó fẹ́ ṣe wedding, tá máa lọ from church. So from there, this guy, ó develop, kí ló ń pè, I think ó ṣà ń kọrin, ó wá jẹ́ lára àwọn the most, lára àwọn tó máa ń kọ highlife nígbà yẹn. So the guy, ó bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ olóòfẹ́ fẹ́ mi, you know, from there we started dating. So we was cool. I think mo tàn gbà yẹn, I think mo ti ṣe tán, mo ti parí engine ya. So mo wá sọ fún mọ́mì wa lé pé ẹni tí mò ń fẹ́ lélẹ̀, mọ́mì wa pariwo, wọ́n náà wọn ò ní gbà kíní kan. Ọ̀bọ̀ yẹn dẹ̀ love me, you know, èmi náà mo love ẹ̀. So mo ṣáà ń bẹ mọ́ sí mi pé kánjọ́ kó má jẹ́ kí, because mo time gbà yẹn, dad mi kí iná ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní other states. So wọ́n máa ń wálé ní weekend. So ṣáà sọ fún, because dad mi bá mọ̀, so èmi àti ọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ṣáà ń date and date. From there ọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ti wá, tí bá dárúkọ yẹn, Sister Dupe máa mọ̀ lára àwọn tó ń kọ́ highlife ní tó so later ṣáà.
Níbo ló wà?
Ẹ má worry, máa gist mi later. So àṣà ń date and ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Sisi Dupe, tẹ bá rí boyfriend mi tó bá lọ kọrin ní bóyá ní weekend, ọmọdé ni o, same age mate, I think ó ti pé 48 nsìn, I'm gonna be 48 in October, ó jù mí lọ in a month. So ẹ lè bí pé àwọn ọmọdé kékeré, ṣé ẹ rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ around Wasiu Ayinde, even though tí bàbá yẹn gan bá lòun ṣe mọ́ṣẹ́ rá àwọn màmá yẹn, wọn lè fi wọ́n lọ́rùn lẹ̀, àwọn obìnrin, gẹ́gẹ́ mi sọ pé àwọn obìnrin wọn lè fi wọ́n lọ́rùn lẹ̀. So tí prophet tó bá ti lọ kọrin, you know, àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi máa pè mí, àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ju ìyá mi lọ ló máa wà lé lọ́rùn níbi tó ti lọ kọrin, tó máa ẹ̀wọ̀n máa ń jà, wọ́n á tún jà níbi tó le dé. Àwọn Igbo tí wọ́n tún ṣe Yorùbá, wọ́n jà torí boyfriend mi. So owó tàgbà yẹn ó máa ń ní time fún mi, á wá check mi, á fún mi lówó, máa lọ á ṣe. Tí bá fẹ́ wá, bóyá mo fẹ́ wá visit, mo fẹ́ wá ṣe mọ̀, tàgbà yẹn tá a wà ní school, a máa yọ lọ gbẹ̀yìn lọ ọ̀dọ̀ boyfriend wa, maybe weekend. Sisi Dupe tó bá lọ kọrin, tó bá ní show tó yẹ kó wálé tí mo wà round, kò ní wá, àwọn màmá aláyé kan ti gbé lọ, wọ́n máa lọ lò for that night.
Rí lady kan báyìí ni oṣù tó bọ́ gbogbo gold ẹ̀ fóṣùpá, gold wristwatch, gold earring, gold every oníkókó fún, tẹ́ bá rí bó ṣe ń gbọ̀n, tóṣùpá bá ní ó yá bọ́pá tẹ̀ á bọ́ street ni.
Wọ́n máa lọ lò for that night. Wọ́n ṣe àwọn ẹni tó lè bí lọ́mọ ni o, tó lè bí èmi gan lọ́mọ. So ẹ wá mọ̀kàn tó ṣẹlẹ̀, wọ́n sì mú wá lọ pàtí kan.
Bọ̀lọ́,
wọ́n sì mú lọ pàtí kan, kan lọ pàtí yẹn. So ńgbà tán débẹ̀, ló bá délé ló ṣàwọn sọ fún mi pé boyfriend yẹn ló wá play ń bẹ̀. Báwọn obìnrin, àwọn màmá àgbàlagbà kìnnìkan mo ṣáà sọ fún mọ́ sí mi pé, you know, ẹ má worry pé ó máa change, ó máa ṣe. Mọ́ sí mi ò gbà o. Sisi Dupe, nígbà tí dáàdì mi gbọ́ pé mi àti
ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ mọ sí yín lára yín báyìí,
ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ wọn àti bàbá mi,
ẹ bá ti wà lára nọ́mbà.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n níbi tó le dé, ẹ má jẹ nǹkan yìí, bí afẹ́fẹ́ la wà, mo lóyún, tẹ́ bá rí nǹkan tó jù mí rí pẹ̀lú, but to God be the glory. Ṣé wá rí, nígbà tí mo wá settle down, tí mo marry, ilé ibi tí máa kọ́kọ́ rent kí n tó travel out, opposite ní báyìí, tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ilé yẹn níwájú ilé yẹn, wọ́n máa wá kan mi nínú compound mi. Màmá yẹn, ìgbà tí mo bí first daughter mi, òun ló máa ń wá bá mi wẹ̀ fún first daughter mi, not knowing pé ilé màmá yẹn ni boyfriend mi ìgbà yẹn ń gbé. Tẹ́ bá rí bó ṣe báyé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn jẹ́, gbogbo kìíní, in fact ẹ wo ṣe náà máa ń pin mọ́wọ́ láwọn màmá àgbàlagbà Sisi Dupe àwọn màmá bí at that time maybe I think maybe that time I'm maybe 27 or 26 years ṣó ti yé yín àwọn màmá tó jẹ́ pé they are 50s 60s àwọn míì máa ra gold fún tẹ bá rí àwọn laces tí boyfriend mi máa wọ̀ máa ń bí pípọ̀ ló ti rówó tó máa ìkànnù wọn ra káà fún present ni mo wá rí sí later ó wá marry ìgbà tó marry time ìgbà yẹn lèmi náà ti wá ṣe mọ̀ wọ́n ṣáà ti pariwo pé àlè fẹ́ ra pé lifestyle àwọn parents mi làwọn support ẹ̀ báwọn ò fẹ́ nǹkan tí máa fẹ́ ti máa ní problem pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ because ṣe mọ̀ àwọn máa ń lọ bá tí wọ́n máa rí gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe níbẹ̀ but wọ́n ṣe fọ̀tẹ̀ tó ti yẹ yín èmi mọ̀ pé kò ṣe fọ̀tẹ̀ pé àwọn pípù yẹn ló tó ti yẹ yín so later ṣá ọjọ́ kan ni ó wá gbé bókẹ́tì wá bá màmá yẹn pọn mi wọ́n àjọ wọn màmá yẹn wá ní ṣe mo mọ́ ni èmi àti ẹ̀ṣá kìlà ó ṣàlò níta màmá yẹn wá padà wá bá mi ṣe mo mọ́ ni mo ní yes pé òun ló yẹ kí n fẹ́ fáwọn parent mi ò gbà màmá yẹn wá ní pé wẹ̀ ó ní mo ti rí nìyẹn o èmi ò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ fẹ́ anybody pé lèmi ilé àwọn ló ń gbé o so later mo wá rí wọ́n á bí pé kí ló wá ṣe ń bẹ̀ ó lọ́rọ̀ màmá tó ń tọ́jú ni mo ní so mo ní kò tí stop so later mo wá ń gbọ́ story ẹ̀ pé ìyàwó tó wá fẹ́ ń gbà yẹn Sisi Dupe ẹ lè bí pé mi mọ̀ pé depression kó máa ń pààyàn ó pa Sisi yẹn pẹ̀lú ọmọ mẹ́ta tó bí fún because ṣẹ́rí yẹn lady ìyàwó ilé ò lè stand yìí ti yẹn wàhálà yẹn ti pọ̀.
I don't think I seriously don't think it's charm. I don't think so. I think they just love that high life.
No, but I think
the fact that they are people's favorites. You know, I don't know. I think it's just.
Jerry, oṣoògùn IP yẹn ni tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n bá lọ pàtí báyìí wọ́n máa jà nítorí àwọn máa náwó fún tẹ bá rí gòdò rẹ̀ tẹ bá láwọn lace àwọn dry lace tí wà sáìdé máa ń wọ̀ yìí ẹlòmíì máa rà á fún wọn ṣe shopping oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ìyàwó ilé àdẹ́dọ̀ fìdí
ibi tẹ́ ti máa mọ̀ wípé kéèyàn máa fi irú àwọn Wasiu Ayinde kéèyàn máa fi wọ́n sí inú àdúrà ni irú Emmanuelle yẹn tó fi ń jà káàkiri ó yẹ kó máa bọ́ṣọ́lẹ̀ lóró òru ni tó bá ní kí ló dé kó lóun gbàdúrà fọkọ òun bàbá ò ojúkójú ò májòkó Wasiu òun tó fẹ́ lọ́kọ lamẹ́ríkà yìí bàbá bá mi tẹ̀lé lọ bàbá bá mi kọ́ bàbá bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá ṣàánú nǹkan tó yẹ kó máa ṣe nìyẹn tó fi ń jà kiri ó yẹ kó mọ̀ pé irú ogun tóun fẹ́ wá jà nìyẹn.
ṣẹ́rí lédi tí ọ̀rẹ́
kí bàbá wà lórí obìnrin kó máa sùn kó máa gbààwẹ̀ àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kó máa fi àjẹrẹ
mo ti gbọ́
lédi tí ọ̀rẹ́ tí boyfriend mi yẹn fẹ́ ogun ló lọ jà ń bẹ̀ o ó máa ń jà kiri tọkọ ẹ̀ bá lọ ṣe ṣó báyìí ó máa lọ Òṣogbo ní Ìbàdàn ní Èkó ó máa lọ jà at the end of the day ó pa rẹ̀ dànù ọjọ́ tó máa tó kúrò náà kí ọjọ́ tó gbé ọjọ́ tó fẹ́ lọ sí òkú ẹ̀ iwájú ṣọ́ọ̀bù báyìí náà gbé kí ní ìgbà tí mo rí ọkọ ẹ̀ mo wá lọ sí Facebook ẹ̀ mo wá mẹ́sẹ̀gì ẹ̀ mo wá pè é wá ṣàlàyé fún mi mo wá lọ sílé ẹ̀ ó fún mi láàdírẹ́sì mo wá lọ bẹ̀ mo lọ kí mo ṣàṣẹ mo ṣà lọ ṣe my tẹ bá ra àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ kéékèèké I'm crying for those kids tẹ bá rí Sisi Dupe pé ọkọ wà ní ọ̀fọ̀ tẹ bá rí àwọn màmá láyé tó wà níbi rúùmù ẹ̀ oh I was like mo ṣe ni mo máa every time máa ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá mi àti ìyá mi pé mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́
wọn. ọjọ́ kẹ́ gbórí lọ́bẹ̀.
ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká ní mo lọ́bẹ̀ ni èmi tí mo bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ lé nìyí ó likely kémi gan kẹ́mi mi kó ti yọ dànù at times ṣẹ́rí ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ títí Emmanuelle ṣe mọ̀ you know to me èmi rò pé ó love Alhaji but you know ìgbà mi àwọn obìnrin a máa ń.
èmi ò bá sí nínú ẹ̀kọ́ tẹ́mi rò ní pé ṣe mọ̀ pé ń gbà mí you would think you can you know sometimes when you are not inside something when you're looking from outside you might think it's something you can live with it's something you can kò ṣe big deal máa ń tí bá ti wọbẹ̀ I want to believe that sometimes probably ìgbà táwọn obìnrin yẹn bá ti wá wọbẹ̀ tán that is when ló máa ń. That is just how I feel like. Probably when they are looking from the outside, they are thinking, it's a big deal. I can abide with all whatever is rules. But when they now get in there, that is when they now realize, it's difficult. It's more difficult than they actually thought it is. You understand? And let me tell you, you know why all of them don't run out when they get in? Because of what online in-law will say. That is why you don't see all of them running out. So when they now get there, you now see them, they start enduring and enduring. Because they don't want to come out because they know online in-law is waiting to pounce on them. That is why you see them. Ṣé mọ̀ wípé kí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yóò ti fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ńgbà kan that they tó tún sáré ṣe tán ní nǹkan kò ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yẹn tó rù gan. I don't know what happened. Maybe she was actually
clarify àníyàn fún yín. There was, I think, is it not last year or 2 years ago, Tony ó set camera.
Yes, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Alhaji pé nǹkan tó ṣe tó.
Mo ṣe mọ̀ pé yẹn náà dẹ̀sẹ̀ ni. Ẹ má jẹ́ pé dẹ̀sẹ̀ mo ti gbàgbé. Because somebody, ṣe mọ̀ pé dáàdì mi ni, somebody that is close to my daddy like Ishorun confirmed that camera thing to me.
Wọ́n ti sọ́nsìn pé nǹkan tó fi ń threat dáàdì mi nìyẹn. Even though wọ́n nígbà tí.
I won't believe that. Kò lè fi yẹn di Wàsíù. Anything. Ó fi di Wàsíù tí.
Wọ́n ní because wọ́n ní kámẹ́rà yẹn pé àwọn èèyàn táwa gan tá expect pé bàbá gan lè máa jẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọn tó yẹ pé ìyàwó lé ni wọ́n náà wà according nǹkan tó ń sọ o wọ́n náà wà ní kámẹ́rà yẹn.
Ṣé pé yẹn ló fẹ́ jẹ́ kí dáàdì mi gentle?
Yes, ẹ̀rẹ̀ pé dáàdì gan wọn ṣe ran rírọ̀. Wọ́n ta olùkọ́ lọ́rọ́ wọn mọ̀ pé èèyàn kan ẹ̀wọ̀n títí rí àfàtìyà.
Òun náà máa wà nínú fídíò.
Wọ́n ti move on, wọ́n ti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ yín náà ẹ̀wọ̀n orúkọ báyìí. Àǹtí tó ká mo fẹ́ béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ yín kí n tó gbàgbé ẹjọ́. Ṣé ìgbà bẹ́rẹ̀ màmá Alhaji tẹ rí àfàtìyà mi ń bẹ̀? Ṣé ẹ believe pé wọ́n ṣe ríra for the first time àbí wọ́n ti ń bára sọ̀rọ̀ before that time?
Ó possible kan má bára. No. I will never rule out that they don't talk. Ọmọ wọn kéré. If anybody tell me they don't talk, it's a lie. You understand? Wọ́n lọ́mọ kékeré. So if Alhaji is in the life of those children, so there is no way Alhaji will not be communicating with Fatia. But I don't know if the communication extends outside the Awomo. I don't know. But of course they will communicate because Omo wà ńbẹ̀. Omo wà ńbẹ̀. But I cannot say because of the way, because nǹkan tá a rí ní ọjọ́ bẹ́rẹ̀ is making a lot of people say, oh, Alhaji ti ń bá sùn padà. I can't use that, just that, that burial thing and say, oh, they were already back together before that video. For me, I can't see that and make that assumption. Not that it's not possible, but I can't make that assumption based on that nǹkan tó kọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní òde yẹn nìkan. No. Because tẹ́ bá lọ wo èyí tí mo kà fún yín sìn, and if Alhaji have soft spot for her children, and because ṣẹ́rí tó bá yẹ pé àwọn ọmọ yẹn ti di teenagers or bóyá wọ́n ti di adults, ṣẹ́rí relationship wọn pẹ̀lú Fatia would have been different. It would be easy for them to for him to give Fatia enough space. But because àwọn ọmọ yẹn kéré, so wọ́n máa communicate for the sake of their children. Wọ́n máa communicate. So but left to me personally, because I want Fatia máa wá gan mi sìn. Mo ti sọ fún yín pé èèyàn Fatia ni mi. If I'm giving my opinion, it's not coming from it. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo tí kíní tí wọ́n ṣe yẹn, I won't do that. If I was in her shoes, I won't go there and try to take over and cleaning the face. Mi ò mọ̀ bóyá mo make excuse fún ni mo wò pé àbí torí nǹkan tó ti ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ti mọ lára bóyá ó ti mọ̀ pé
wọ́n fẹ́ fi ṣe pẹ́pẹ́ dẹ̀m. Màá ṣe
ẹ máa gbà mí lọ́wọ́ sísá Bùnmi tó fẹ́ fọ́ gíláàsì mi o. Ẹ ṣọ́ra ojú wo lẹ fẹ́ kí n fi ríran. Tẹ́ bá ti fọ́ gíláàsì ṣé ò ti tọ́ nìyẹn mi ní ríran. God bless you, Ọmọbọ́lá. That's the only thing. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe ní kíní bẹ́rẹ̀ àyẹn lọ́dọ̀ mi, it wasn't needed. It wasn't needed. I'm telling you. Ṣẹ́rí ní bẹ́rẹ̀ àyẹn o, ní bẹ́rẹ̀ àyẹn, for me, Emmanuelle was the classy wife. I don't know. I can't say. Emmanuelle was for that party yẹn ni mo sọ o. No. Emmanuelle was the classy wife in that party. For me. Because tó bá jẹ́ mi ní Fatia, yes, I'm there to pay respect, because ìyá bàbá àwọn ọmọ mi ni. I will go there. But pé kí wọ́n máa lọ nujú kí n máa bẹ́ síwájú kan. I'm not gonna do that. But we are different. Thank you, Sister Motosho.
Yes, ma'am.
Ṣé tí wọ́n bá luwẹ̀ àbínú bá luwẹ̀ lẹ́sìn bá wa sọ̀rọ̀?
Nínú ẹ̀ náà mo ti bá yín
ló bá tán ẹ ṣí kámẹ́rà. Amen, are you too user? Blessed, are you here?
Mo wà bí o mọ́mì ẹ lè máa.
Ẹ kalẹ́ sà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni nǹkan ṣàlàfíà lẹ́wà.
A dúpẹ́ sà.
Mo ń fò lọ ni mo rí platform yìí.
Ẹ já sí show wa.
Mo kàn já sí mi.
Yes, sir.
Ọ̀rọ̀ yín. Ẹni tó bá ti fẹ́ celebrity náà, ó gbọ́dọ̀ 2 ways ni. If you can't beat them, join them ni ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ̀. If you cannot stay there, just move out.
God bless you.
If you cannot
God
stay
bless
there,
you.
just move out. But if you are there, you have to comply and agree with whatever you meet there. And that's why the Bible says in Matthew, two people agree unless they can work together except if they agree.
They agree.
Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ agree ni tó bá ti agree ẹni tó fẹ́ celebrate tó mọ̀ kó máa jáde ni wọ́n anything náà bá lọ́nà and eré owó náà ń sá ẹlòmíì lè rí olójú kòkòrò no matter nǹkan wọ́n ì máa gbé débẹ̀ ṣáá ni ó ti mọ̀ pé tó ń bá ń lọ bìkan ẹni tó ìyàwó tó bá dẹ̀ lámójú kúrò kò lè ṣe especially in Africa but in diaspora èèyàn lè ṣe gbogbo yẹn tó bá ṣe ó ti mọ̀ pé wàhálà ló ń wá is either you go to jail ọ̀kan parọ́ mọ́ ẹ ọ̀kí nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí digging sí gbogbo àwọn atrocity tó ti commit náà ó bá rẹ̀ lẹ́wọ̀n àti yọ̀ǹbẹ̀ sí wàhálà ni ìgbà tó ń ṣe náà fi pé they are covered owó wọn máa save wọn owó lè save àwọn èèyàn láfíríkà but kò lè save ẹ̀ ní diaspora ẹ̀ tó gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn tó bá ń ṣe lamẹ́ríkà bí they will find themselves to blame wọ́n á regret ẹ̀ àgàgà tán ní fídíò coverage nípa àwọn nǹkan kan tó bá expose on that's a solid evidence in court àti defend yẹn ó máa difficult kí ló ń fi mú dígì tó fi ní trouble tó ní there's solid evidence against him and tó wá dẹ̀ ti ní solid evidence wàhálà ni ìyàwó lè claim gbogbo property tó ní pátápátá tó ní fún ní kọ́bọ̀ ó jẹ́ pé tó o bá ṣọ́ra gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣiṣẹ́ fún náà máa gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ máa fi ṣe settlement bí dígì ṣe wà yẹn owó tó máa ní kó lọ san kò ní ṣe kó ni wọ́n lè ní kó lọ san 200 million fáwọn girlfriend tó ti mess up pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ and if care is not taken nǹkan tó máa sọ de dùn ánilẹ̀ nìyẹn and there is no way that he will not go for it he can get 10 years sentence for all those atrocities he has committed. So most of the things that was celebrating ṣe ní Nigeria wọ́n mú jẹ because there is no law no the so-called tradition is messed up tradition tó wà ní kìíní tradition tó kí ni mo lè ṣe tó abuse àwọn èèyàn abusive relationship ló pọ̀ in most celebrities relationship abusive relationship ló pọ̀ jù ní ẹ̀ ọlọ́run adé yọ wá ẹni tó bá ti mọ̀ pé òun ò lè cover celebrity tó bá ṣe kó opt out kó kúrò ńbẹ̀ but tó bá lè cover ẹ̀ tó bá lè ṣọ́ra tó bá ní òun máa expose ẹ̀ ni tó bá ṣọ́ra kidnapper gbogbo ẹ̀ wà nílé visualist gbogbo àdé ibi tó máa múrùkọ ẹ̀ lọ òun gan ní gbádùn ayé ẹ̀ tí tó máa fi lọ. Ẹni tó bá ti fẹ́ celebrity wọ́n ní pàṣọ tó fi na ìyálé ni wọ́n ní àjà àwọn àgbà ní àjà ìmọ̀ musajà máa bẹ́ẹ̀dì náà fi sí.
wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n lábẹ́ pílò ló wà ó wá jí alábẹ́ pílò ló wà.
abẹ́ pílò ló wà wọ́n ò mú jìnnà ẹni tó bá lè sáré but most of them tó bá wà ń bẹ̀ tí ọkọ wọn ò bá wọn ṣe anything papọ̀ ìnẹ́sẹ̀ àwọn kan ti lọ búra fún wọn àwọn tó búra fún ẹ náà máa sáré lọ bá lẹ́yìn pé ẹjọ́ mi o torí ọkọ mi ò débẹ̀ for 6 months mo lè jọ ọmọ kékeré bí òjú driver àbí neighbor àbí ẹnìkan tí tó ti jẹ́ ex mi tẹ́lẹ̀ mo gbọ́dọ̀ máa gba jẹ̀níù sára o ọkọ mi ò gbé jẹ̀níù sí mi lára mọ́ mo dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ gba jẹ̀níù so eré yẹn náà mo máa sá kiri wọn á ṣètò babaláwo yẹn pé wá àbí any place tó ti mú wọn lọ láti lọ búra á ṣètò wọn á dẹ̀ lọ máa ṣe nǹkan tó wù wọn àdé èyí tó bá ṣọ́ra nú ìyàwó yẹn náà lóyún máa finish ẹ̀ tó bá mọ wí ara ẹ̀ èèyàn láti ṣọ́ra.
Ẹ ṣé bàbá mi. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Sister Matilda, are you here? Good to see you.
Yes, ma. Ẹ kú ètò.
Àwa nìyẹn mà.
Mo ti send link méjì kan sí yín sẹ́n.
Oh, okay. Ṣé bí àbí backup?
Bí a bá ó dà pé bí ni o, ibi mo sí.
Okay, máa wò.
Mo send case yẹn kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí Wàsíù náà. Mo send case Akala sí yín.
Yeah, mo ti sọ yẹn briefly. Mo ti sọ briefly bí mo ṣe wọlé. It's just sad. Nǹkan tí mo sọ náà nìyẹn pé kíké wọn náà kọ́ tètè ṣe everything dáadáa kọ́ tó lọ kọ́ lọ rẹ̀ mí wọn. Because it's sad.
So tí àwọn èèyàn bá rí wọn ní sọ táwọn èèyàn bá rí wọn ní sọ nínú gbogbo irọ́ òótọ́ díẹ̀ máa ń wà ń bẹ̀. Bàbá nínú interview wọn láwọn ò mọ lady tó ń pariwo yẹn báwọn ò mọ àwọn mo ti send link pé wọ́n mọ̀ sí yín because wọ́n ṣe kì í ló jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn kan attach ẹ̀ mọ́ wọn. Ó ní oríkan tó kọ fún ẹgbẹ́ nílé alárọ̀ kìnní kan sáàtì. So tẹ bá ṣe àmì àwọn tó bá máa ń study àwọn olórin yìí ẹ tẹ bá ń jẹ ṣẹ́ tẹ bá ṣe kì í àwọn èèyàn máa pick ẹ̀. Ó ní bólórin ṣe máa ń kí ẹ tó bá ń jẹ ṣẹ́. Bọ̀ bàbá sọ wípé nínú interview àwọn òmọlédì yẹn pé ìfà àwọn pt ẹ̀ torí ẹ téèyàn ò mọ̀. Èmi ti send link pé wọ́n mọ̀ sí yín.
But no, ibi tó ti ń jó yẹn ṣé o ṣe wọ́n play orin Wàsíù ni was K1 actually singing at the party?
Ibi tó ti ó ń jó bìkan nulẹ̀ ṣe bórúkọ ẹ̀ nìyẹn tó fi ń kì í. Wọ́n dẹ́ kí pé ẹ̀pẹ́ nílé alárọ̀ nígbà tó bá ń gbèyàn lẹ́ja. Ṣé
a lè fi yẹn conclude. Mi ò mí ìwọ̀n jẹ́ṣẹ́ Sister Matilda. Ṣé mọ̀ pé gbà mí wọ́n ti máa ń kọ orúkọ wọ́n máa ti lọ sí ẹ jẹ́ ń dákẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ń tètè dákẹ́ wọ́n lọ sọ̀rọ̀ bà mí ẹ jẹ́ ń dákẹ́ torí jẹ́ àdájì mi ò ṣeé gbé ọlọ́pàá jẹ́ ìṣìjàgbé.
Ṣé àwọn tó máa ń lọ pàtí dáadáa mọ̀ kó tó lórí bá fi kì ẹ́ ní bákan ibù tí ò bá ti jẹ́ṣẹ́ ẹ ó fẹ́ jẹ́ ni.
My Emma is here.
So torí ẹ̀ làwọn ṣe ń àtàkì ẹ̀ báyìí pé ibù tẹ̀ bá ti bọ̀ pé ẹ̀dá mọ̀ yẹn irọ́ ni bàbá mọ̀ làwọn ṣe ń pariwo báyìí pé àwọn ń jẹ ṣe ilé ìṣẹ́ so
mo ti dákẹ́ o mi ò sọ kankan mọ́ o.
táwọn èèyàn bá rí kò sáṣìírí ẹ̀ wọ́n níta tí wọ́n kò sáṣìírí kẹ́ ẹ lọ ṣe nínú òkùnkùn àwọn kan á rí yín wọ́n lè má ti sọ pé wọ́n jẹ́ yẹn ò pé wọ́n mọ̀ yẹn lèmi ò fẹ́ wọ́n lè má ti jẹ́ ò mọ̀ pé wọ́n mọ̀ yẹn so wo làwọn ṣe ń drag woman yẹn lọ
ṣe drag. Méjì lèmi rí ìṣàtẹ̀ èyí tí mo rí dáadáa yẹn mi ò mọ̀ bóyá I thought they were playing Wàsíù. So èyí tí Wàsíù ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sí yẹn mi ò rò pé mo rí yẹn.
So táwọn èèyàn bá rí wọn ò ní sọ but kéèsì pé ọmọ Wàsíù tó dé dà sọ̀rọ̀ family wọn bí ilé olórogún ṣe máa ń rí nìyẹn kò ń létò tó bá létò nìyẹn wọn ẹnìkan máa fẹ́ yàwó bíi 15-16 tó wọn bá tiẹ̀ fẹ́ 72 àlèkà mẹ́wàá àlèkà 15 ilé tó bá ti nílò obìnrin 15 ó ti dọ́gba òrè náà.
Títí Dúpẹ́ tí bàmí bá wà lójú iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n gbé kínní ìdání tí wọ́n tún wá fún gbogbo packaging orin yẹn gbogbo nǹkan ló máa wà.
Tẹ bá tiẹ̀ tí ẹ tó jẹ́ signal yín ó máa flow ní tẹ bá máa
gbogbo nǹkan ló máa wá wọ́n gbowó dání wọ́n wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ wọn ẹ mọ̀ pé orin ló ń fún bàmí ní energy wọ́n á rí gbogbo ẹ̀ wá ní kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kódà nǹkan tí èèyàn kọ́kọ́ gan ṣe bí kí gbogbo wọn lè jáde yìí náà ni bí nǹkan wọn bá lè jáde fún wọn náà
máa dragi mo dẹ̀ láìkọ̀ ọdún mo láì bó ṣe èdè sọ̀rọ̀ náà at least ó máa jẹ́ even tó wà tí Emmanuelle bá tiẹ̀ jà ìyẹn máa yẹ káwọn ẹ̀ wá drag ẹ̀ jù that's mature ibi láìkẹ́.
You know ke wọn ẹnu wọn kọ́lẹ̀ máa ti gbọ́ pé ìyá ti ṣe àkùsẹ̀ àní tíṣà fúnra rẹ̀ ló máa padà wá sọ pé ìyá àkùsẹ̀ K1 will never.
Maturity
he doesn't kiss and tell.
I respect him for that too.
Mo èmi náà respect.
And that is why mo ṣe láì fatia náà. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo ọgbà tí gidi dé yẹn ẹ mọ èèyàn tán ni wọ́n lọ gbówó ńlá fún pé kán interview ẹ̀ tó yarí ṣàgbọ́ anything látẹnu ẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ yẹn that's why mo ṣe respect ẹ̀.
fún gbogbo tí ẹ ṣe yẹn bọ̀ mo tún fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ wípé obìnrin tóun tí Emmanuelle àti kéwọn ò bá jà mo jẹ́rìí ẹ obìnrin á ti drag interview kan pé kí alẹ́ obìnrin máa ní so àwọn èèyàn mọ́ lè fi
no ṣebí no pé gbogbo ìgbà tí Emmanuelle àfi wọlé náà tí you know it was really is a shocking thing for her.
pé wọn jà pé wọn jà pé wọn àti ẹ̀ ò jà ó kàn lọ lídé lásán ni tó bá jẹ́ pé báyẹn ni mo jẹ́rìí obìnrin tí ò bá sí jà ńlẹ̀ á ti ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ fi máa mọ̀ báyìí pé láyé.
àtẹ́lẹ̀ ìjà wà lè jò sílẹ̀ I will still give her àkókò for keeping quiet.
So bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n lè
gbà yẹn àwọn voice note kan circulate lórí àwọn Facebook ní fracas nígbà yẹn.
ògbà tó lọ sí pati gan tí lady kan lọ fídíò ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú kìnìún ó fọlọ́pàá gbé ni torí pé kò fẹ́ gbọ́ anything nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ lẹ́nu anybody.
kí ni lady náà ṣe
wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ìyẹn ògùn ṣe Emmanuelle àwọn.
Fétíà náà ń sọ.
Fétíà náà là ń sọ.
Fétíà Emmanuelle lè mi sọ ń sìn pé and ẹ tó bá mọ̀ pé òun fẹ́ peace pẹ̀lú àwọn wàásù yẹn ó bẹ́ẹ̀ tàkó má jẹ́ social media person ó bẹ́ẹ̀ ta káwọn ọmọ pé kò ní sọ̀rọ̀ like our dear sister Tọ́pẹ́ Àlàbí wọn láyé wọn ní dùn bá fẹ́ kú so ó bẹ́ẹ̀ tà kí wọn má tiẹ̀ tó bá kó fẹ́ peace o tó bá wọn má drag so
wọ́n Emmanuelle náà sọ̀rọ̀
ó náà ni mo sọ pé
Emmanuelle and throw crumbs.
láṣẹ lérí ó sì flash now.
She's ready to fight.
Yeah, ló sọ̀rọ̀ but she's throwing crumbs.
And she's ready to fight.
Kúrò Nàìjíríà kò post there. Tí o bá post anything, kò sẹ́ tó máa mú trouble náà. Ó mọ̀ kó máa drag o. O ní sọ pé ó fẹ́ flaunt fún àwọn Wàsíù. Ó fẹ́ gbà kó lajókòó ẹ̀ jẹ́. Fúnra wa lajókòó tó yẹ ká mọ̀ kó gùn lé jọ léyà. Ó tún máa gùn lé jọ tó bá tẹ̀ wá kúrò gan kò yẹ kó gbẹ́ anything. So and ọmọ tó dẹ̀ tó táwọn èèyàn drag gbé pé kó dá sọ̀rọ̀ parent rẹ̀ tó dá sọ̀rọ̀ parent nínú ilé olórogún ṣé respect máa ń wà ní kò sí respect ní olórogún bí ọgbà àwòrán ni. So
are you saying because I was gonna say that the girl shouldn't have gotten involved. So are you saying that it's a different kind of setting so you know ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ because I thought pé even tó bá yẹ kó ṣe fi. Bàbá wà sí mídíà lè sọ ìsọyún kó má fi wẹ̀yìn.
Kò sí decorum nílé olórogún.
Ó ń kàwé kò yẹ kó ó gbọ́ tí wà in support of Alpha tí ayé rí.
Ó lè ká lára náà bí wọ́n ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ síta ni.
Ṣé àwọn ọmọ
tó ń dragi bàbá ẹ̀?
Ṣé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ò kàwé? Ilé olórogún ìsìkàtà yányàn. Torí pé group máa ń wà.
Because kò kí ṣẹ́ rí. Kì í ṣọmọdé. Ṣóye yìí. Ó dẹ̀ yẹ kó mọ bí social media ṣe ń work. Má ṣe pé tó ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí dáadé ló ṣe fẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀. Ó yẹ kó mọ pé nǹkan ẹyọkan tí wọ́n bá drop. It's going to cause more dragging for your dad.
Fídíò olórogún máa ń ní oríṣiríṣi kakos tó máa wà. So you support your kakos. Kakos Fétíà onílgẹ̀ yẹn gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀. Tẹ́ bá wo pati ìbàmẹ́ ó sọ ẹ máa kì í. Àwọn London ń kì yín.
Mo ti dàwé ètò ẹjọ́. Ṣé it's not the same this lady nígbà tó ń fẹ́ Emmanuelle wọlé tó wà in support of Emmanuelle náà gbà ní ṣe ti gbà ní
ṣé mo sọ fún yín títí dúpẹ́.
I personally don't think that girl is for either of them. That girl is for her dad.
Either of them. God bless you, Sisi Dupe.
She's for her dad.
What are we talking here?
Mo ṣàwo fídíò tó ń sọ pé ó yá ilé kinní kan ẹ máa sọ láti US.
Wọ́n ní kí àti wà láàárín wọn because àwọn èèyàn ní pé Emmanuelle wá fún bẹ̀rẹ̀ àbàbà lọ́jọ́ yẹn kan ní àmàmà pé kò súnlé Àlàjì ó wá láti Èkó wá sí Jẹ̀bú obìnrin. Is it not the same lady tó ń support Emmanuelle?
So torí pé ilé olórogún bó ṣe máa ń rí nìyẹn o bọ́mọ yẹn bó ṣe máa ṣe ń tẹ̀ nìyẹn o.
Ó lọ kó ní ẹ̀pà mọ́ kó jẹun torí Ọlọ́run. Àwa náà ilé olórogún la wà àwa ilé olórogún.
Ilé tó bá tún ṣòṣèlú ń sìn so ìyẹn tún jẹ́ wá dọ́bù. Ilé olórogún ó ṣètò ó dàgbọ́ ẹsẹ̀ Sanwó-Olú ni.
Yà àwọn ẹ̀sẹ̀ Sanwó-Olú.
So ó ti kó gbogbo ẹ̀ bọ́ ó máa skata yányàn ni. So mo tèmi mọ̀ gba ọ̀rọ̀ bọ́n ṣe máa kò sí ilé olórogún mà ní. Wọ́n á máa dàrú wọ́n á máa skata wọ́n á máa tò wọ́n á máa ń pọ̀ wọ́n á máa rú pọ̀ wọ́n á máa kakos by kakos ní. So àwọn èèyàn tó bá tọ́jú olórogún kó expect ẹ̀ wọ́n máa dẹ́yẹ sí ẹ lẹ́nu abẹ́rẹ́ rìn lọ́la kò sí nǹkan tó ń sẹ́tù lé lórogún o ẹ tó bá sọ pé òun rẹ́dí fún gbogbo ilé nfa bó ṣe máa ń rí gan ló ṣe rí ifá àwọn tí ò famous tí wọn popular bó ṣe ń rí rèé ṣe tó bá sọ pé òun ò lè òun lágbára gbogbo ilé ìkó bá kú rí ẹ̀ sí submission tèmi nìyẹn o kọ́ ló ń bá wa ṣe títí dúpẹ́ ti gbólẹ̀wà sísítà mi sí òkú náà ń bá wa ṣe tó bá ti òpó òun rẹ̀ dì nǹkan táwọn ojú olórogún rí nìyẹn ẹ tó bá jáde láti lè máa mọ̀ báyìí pé kò sí rí decorum kò sí arrangement kò sí nǹkan organize ń bẹ̀ ó máa ń fọ́n pọ̀ ní a máa rú ní ó máa ń rú pọ̀ ní so ẹ tó bá ti òpó òun fẹ́ ọmọ kékeré gan sọ̀rọ̀ àgbàlagbà sọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe ń rí nìyẹn kò sí ẹ tó bá fún respect ààrẹ òun kò lè lọ ṣe third wife fourth wife process tó wáyé kó máa ń replace lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ni ẹnìkan lọ ẹnìkan dé ni so ọlọ́run á bá wa ṣe mà submission mi nìyẹn mà.
oníyanṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ṣe ẹ̀yìn dẹ̀ jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ àìbínú aago 2 ni máa kúrò níbí báyìí lálẹ́ torí a ti bọ́ sí semi-final birthday mi a ti bọ́ sọ́jọ́ Monday ọ̀la ni birthday mi Tuesday.
Wow, congratulations in advance.
Thank you my darling sis so àti wà ní semi-final Mr. Tọ́pẹ́ tèmi ní kan.
advance ẹ̀mí aṣọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ o ọlá ńlá pẹ̀lú dẹ̀ra o.
Mr. Tọ́pẹ́ ṣẹ́yìn kí mi ni.
Happy birthday nàbà sọ ọlámíkà.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé semi-final birthday mi láwa ni.
Àgbà final lọ́la ṣé máa jáde lọ́la.
Ó di mú mi mọ̀ bóyá mo máa jáde lẹ́nìí ó yẹ kí n jáde lẹ́nìí but ọ̀la no mo máa jáde mo ti ṣe quarter mo máa ṣe semi màá wá ṣe final lọ́la.
Ó ti máa jáde síta lọ́la rẹ̀.
Ní ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Monday àwa ti wà Monday ń bí sí so màá rí yín lálẹ́ yìí wàá dẹ̀ rí yín lọ́la.
Àwa ti wà ní Monday náà àti wà ní ọ̀sán Monday.
Àti wà Monday ọtí
thank you.
But nǹkan tẹ́mi fẹ́ ká dì mú bí báyà as couple not just obìnrin. In short Mr. Tọ́pẹ́ kí lẹ rí sí ọ̀rọ̀ dáàdì mi tí ó ń go on ni ṣe ti rí current update tí dáàdì mi ṣe. Mr. Tọ́pẹ́. Thank you Mr. Richman mo ní ṣe ti rí current update tí wọ́n yẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lẹ́nìí. Chike wọ́n ṣe.
Kí náà sọ?
Wọ́n sọ wípé Emmanuelle ni wọ́n àti gone forever.
Okay. Kí la ṣe sí báyìí?
Wọ́n sọ wípé Emmanuelle ló bí gbogbo wúlábàlù yìí sí ààrẹ wípé because àwọn sọ fún pé ó kúrò lórí social media kó thank you Mr. Richman kó ní sùúrù fáwọn pé àwọn ń ṣe project resort lọ́wọ́ tó dẹ̀ gọ́pù gbogbo owó àwọn so àwọn ò need distraction so àwọn sọ fún ìyàwó àwọn pé kó kúrò lórí social media kò ìyàwó wọn ò dáhùn ìgbésẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí pé òun ló dá sílẹ̀.
Òkè ṣé òun ló jẹ́ kó torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ló jẹ́ pé àwọn lọ fi fẹ́ Emmanuelle àbí.
No Emmanuelle ló ń sọ Emmanuelle níyàwó jẹjẹrẹ ìyàwó ti dàpọ̀.
Òkè ṣé Emmanuelle ti wá kú lé báyìí ni àbóṣì wà mẹ́rin.
Àwọn ní kò kúrò lé àwọn níyàwó àwọn ṣì ni wípé but yes gbogbo relationship ló máa ń ní ups and down wípé but kò síbi tó ń lọ wípé ìyàwó àwọn ni pé òun ni one and only wife fún àwọn.
Okay. Ẹni tó nìkan níyàwó ní kí lára ká wá ṣe sí.
Wọ́n ní táwọn bá dẹ̀ wá sọ pé thank you Mr. Tọ́pẹ́ wọ́n ní táwọn bá wá sọ pé Fati àti gone forever wọ́n ní ṣé àti gbàgbé wípé wọ́n ní sísè ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ìgbẹ́ explain tire wọ́n ní ṣé àti gbàgbé wípé beautiful ọmọ mẹ́ta ló bí fáwọn ipe ṣé afẹ́ káwọn da ọmọ nù ni ṣé káwọn dà yá káwọn da ọmọ nù mọ́ yá ni àwọn ṣàmúṣe which is true ẹ̀mọ̀ fáwọn ọmọ yẹn kéré. Ṣọ̀tún tó bá rí dájú tó lọ fẹ́ sí àlọ́la àwọn ọmọ náà lọ wò torí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́sí ní dirty mind tẹ́ bá rí wọn bẹ̀ tẹ́ máa rò pé nǹkan míì ni ọmọ ni dáàdì mi lọ wò
Yes,
ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa tọra wa ṣe rí ọjà tí
once they be valid they be.
ọjà tí
ẹ
ọmọ
ṣọ́ra
bá ti
yín o
wọ̀
great one.
ṣe rí ọjà tí ọmọ bá ti wọ̀
ọjà tọmọ ti wọ òkúta ti wọ ọ.
Thursday don't mind them it's not
ó
it's
ti
not old it's new.
ó ti da èèyàn ò lè sọmọ́ọ̀ṣì nípa mátà yẹn mọ́ ṣe mọ́ wà
I
láàrin.
can't stop loving Wasiu ẹ wá bú mi.
ṣẹlẹ̀ wá rí bí Wàsíù ṣe wà yẹn kò bá fẹ́yàwó 20 ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ gbé olówó ẹ̀ ó ní
but I don't
kó
think he
lágbára.
wants to he wants them one at a time.
lọ́nà ṣe rí nǹkan tó ṣe modern polygamy ló ń practice nǹkan tó ń practice àwọn tó bó ṣe báwọn ṣe ń and that's the way to go about it kò lè kó àwọn yàrá àwọn obìnrin lọ ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan làwọn obìnrin lọ ní àyè tiwọn ẹ ti gẹ́tì ń sìn àwọn obìnrin tó ń fẹ́ yìí they are mature woman already wọn ṣọmọwọ́ ẹ get especially ẹni tó ṣe fẹ́ láti ṣe ẹni àti bímọ orí síbì kan náà wà sí òun ṣe first husband ẹ.
Mr. Sọpẹ́ ó bímọ ó dẹ̀gbọ́n mi kò máa tán.
sáà kìlẹ̀ sọ́gbà.
Ó bímọ ó dàgbà mi age is just a
ṣé Emmanuelle lè sọ.
iye mo ní kí n ṣe first wife Wàsíù ló máa jẹ́
of
bẹ́ẹ̀ first husband ni Wàsíù máa jẹ́ sí.
no ó ti lọ́mọ àgbẹ̀ ṣe bí Wàsíù sọ ní interview yẹn kó ti lọ́mọ mẹ́ta.
kí la wá àwọn méjèèjì
àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀wọ̀n yunifásitì.
àwọn méjèèjì yẹn tí wọ́n gé for now ẹ get ẹni tí Wàsíù lè gbé sílé báyìí tẹ́mi lè máa wọ́ọ̀rì ni pé ẹni tí ò bímọ rí rárá tó jẹ́ young girl tó wá ṣayé ṣìbàlà ṣìbò polo lèmi lè máa fúnra mi lédè yẹri má tàlẹ́ àwọn lè ti jẹ́ breakfast many times.
bẹ́ẹ̀rẹ̀ kí ló ń sọ wọn náà ó ti bímọ mẹ́ta méjì kan ti parí yunifásitì ó kẹyọ kan tó sì fẹ́ wọ school sí.
ẹ jẹ́ ìsinmi bẹ́ẹ̀.
báwo ni pẹ́ẹ́lí òṣèlú ọ̀gbìn yẹn.
no wọ́n bá láti sọ wípé wọ́n ń ṣọmọdé mọ́.
wọ́n ń ṣọmọdé mọ́ tẹ́ wájú ọmọdé nìyẹn.
ipe kí wọ́n kọ́ ṣe fi sí àwọn ọmọ wọn.
wọ́n ti
wọ́n yẹ ṣàwọn lọ́wọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀.
àwọn méjèèjì ń ṣọmọdé náà.
irú àwọn ọ̀sán yẹn o èmi ni mo sọ yẹn o.
no ó tiẹ̀ lágbá wọ́n bèrè question wá sọ fún yàrá pé ó ti bí ọmọ mẹ́ta kí n tó fẹ́ even àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ méjì ti parí school. ó kù
ṣé wàá tí ló sọ yẹn.
ká ṣọ́ra wa.
bọ̀ ṣé wọ́n parọ́ ni.
àwọn ò parọ́.
bọ̀ ṣe bóun náà ẹni sùúrù ṣe láwọn méjèèjì adult ni wọ́n àwọn méjèèjì ló ti wà ní marriage kan one way or the other before kan tó pàdé that's not their first marriage. Again, àwọn méjèèjì lè kẹ̀rẹ́ they can fix their own problem. tó bá jẹ́ ní tí o ti máa rí ní báyìí ni Wàsíù ń ṣe ayé ìbílẹ̀ ẹ̀gbá ìlànà lè yọ àdáta lè yọ ògùn pàṣọpá máa gún wọn pa méjèèjì ló ti mọ ọmọ ṣe ẹgbẹ́ tí.
ọlọ́pàá kí la gbé kílẹ̀ jù.
ilé ìlànà lè yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ká sọ́dọ̀ ńlá nǹkan tí Wàsíù máa ṣe ló máa ṣe ẹgẹ́ tí ká sọ́dọ̀ ńlá nǹkan tí bàbá Wàsíù máa ṣe ló máa ṣe nǹkan tí Emmanuelle náà máa ṣe ló máa ṣe ẹgẹ́ tí ìlú dẹ̀ làwọn ẹ̀ láyé ara wọn ẹgẹ́ tí style Wàsíù nìyẹn bó ṣe fẹ́ tolé ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
ó tiẹ̀ tó dáadáa ó tó dáadáa títí wọ́n má lọ dàbí ti mánu ọ̀ṣun yẹn.
Mr. Tọ́pẹ́ ṣe ẹmọ nǹkan tó tún wà surprising for me. òun ni pé these women they know what they are getting into.
Exactly na wọ́n mọ̀ náà.
I don't understand why people are not accountable for their mistakes. If it's a mistake on your own part, admit it and move. If you're marrying for the wrong intention, anything with your eyes see, you see them. Do you understand? You don't come out and start saying Wàsíù is a narcissist. Wọ́n tell mommy ni narcissist.
Ìṣe ọmọ tí narcissist yẹn ti wá torí kò yé dídá yìí gbogbo ọkùnrin dẹ̀ narcissist ti báyìí.
ẹ̀yin náà rí lórí comment section.
Mo rí bọ́sẹ̀ mi ò ń jiyàn torí mi kò ṣe àwọn ọmọ mi ní narcissist ò mọ báyìí.
Because it's àwọn kan wọn rí wọn. I have to ask the person, do you know what narcissist is all about? You know, only a narcissist is manipulator ibẹ̀ ni mo mọ̀ kọ́ lélẹ́yìn ò tiẹ̀ mọ ọkọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. You know what you are getting into. You decide to go with it. Anything with your eyes see, take am. The man wey you dey follow do something for, he tell you say okay o, at this stage of my life, àti ṣeré, at this stage of my life, try láti make our private. kò dẹ̀ focus lórí business because nǹkan tèmi project tèmi face yìí fáǹfààní ara wa náà ni. Or you decide to choose the other way, there are consequences for actions.
Ṣé tó bá ṣe rí pé nǹkan tí mo sọ lẹ́ǹkan wípé kọ́kùnrin wọn máa sọ fún wa pé báyìí ni ṣùgbọ́n àá fẹ́ ṣe ní wéè tiwa níwọ̀ ó sì sọ fún ẹ jẹ́ àṣẹ kìíní ìbáyìí wà á dẹ̀ fún sùúrù tó parí kìíní yẹn there's time for everything now.
If you cannot do it, then you move out of it, you go. Èèyàn sọ fún ẹ pé òun ti dé stage kan for his life tó jẹ́ pé òun fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan fún retirement òun whether you like it or not.
Congratulations on the pregnancy. Who is pregnant?
You know? Kí ló yẹ kó bá ṣe?
Ọmọ pé ń tọ́ ń gbé kiri nìyẹn pé wọ́n ti fún ọ̀dọ́ yín.
Kò sí ibi tẹ́yìn méjèèjì.
Òun tó rí nǹkan tó ń lé wọn tó ń sáré.
Ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ẹ ti di second hand. Ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ẹ ti rí life.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òun ṣe ọmọdé náà.
So what is wrong with these ladies? Àwọn obìnrin yìí, àwọn tó ti
Manena náà ti 50 o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni feminist kan jáde tó ní pé wọ́n strategize. Kí lè strategize?
Lóòótọ́ báwo ṣe máa lọ fẹ́ ru dádì mi tó ní ní strategy?
No, o ti wọ́n ṣe ẹ jẹ́ kí n jáde sí ṣe rí pé ẹ jẹ́ kí n jáde sí 80 or 70% if I'm wrong, please, I stand to be corrected. 80% or 70% of these women, àwọn ló ń gbéra wọn fún àwọn women àwọn irú àwọn ọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà. Because of fame, because of wealth, because of all those things for transactional relationship. Àwọn ọkùnrin tẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń sìn to an extent pé okay, if you've decided that you want transactional, I'll make it transactional for you. So why are you crying? Why are you crying when you are victimized? Tó bá jẹ́ pé òun win ní ṣó máa san kankan, ṣó máa broadcast rẹ̀. You are a feminist. Oh, you go strategize. Feminists don't need a man. Why do you need to strategize?
No, don't strategize. Show ìdí ọjà business ẹ̀ ló strategize sí ni.
But what do you mean by feminists don't need ọkùnrin? Yes, you can be a feminist and still have a man now.
No, that's not it. Feminists are nǹkan tó wọn máa ń jáde ní equal rights.
That does not mean pé wọn ò ní lọ́kùnrin. Ọkùnrin tó máa fẹ́ wọ́n máa mọ̀ wípé equal rights làwọn jọ ní.
Sisi Dupe, that is the definition of your own feminist. A lot of them don't know the definition of feminist. They just rant because other people are calling themselves feminists. If a woman is coming to me and letting me know that it's transactional, I'll make it transactional for her. Period. If you are bringing honesty, if you are bringing sincere love, I will do sincere love with you. That's the koko. Ṣètìlì àti wá dé level kan tó jẹ́ pé bí àwọn obìnrin ṣe ń sọ pé àwọn ti gbọ́n, àwọn ọkùnrin náà ti ń sọ pé àwọn ti ń gbọ́n. At the end of the day, who will be the failure amongst both gender?
Ẹ̀ ń sọ fún wa pé kọkùnrin tàkọ̀rìn kóbìnrin
tàtọ̀rìn. Ẹ wo kíní kan ti wà ń sìn àlejò tàtọ̀rìn. Ó wà lórí eBay. Ó wà lórí Amazon. Ìjọba tàtọ̀rìn ní kíní yẹn. A ti fi gbèdí wa báyìí. Ibi tí tọ́ yín jábọ́ sí náà ní tiwa máa jábọ́ sí.
Àwa náà win ibi tá a ti ń win ní ìpàdé.
La ṣe wá dago
Àwa náà win bí ààrẹ ní ọ̀dọ̀ fà. Sísá Dúpẹ́ máa kú nìbàdàn. Ìgbà tó pẹ́ rìn ìgboro tán kò jẹ́ kó wọlé. Ó lè síta ni. Àwa náà win ó ní time lóbìnrin ní season tiẹ̀. Ẹ máa fi okó ká, ẹ máa fi orí ká. Season wà.
Sister mi, ẹ ṣe kan tẹ̀yẹ ní pé gbogbo èèyàn ní season yóò dey last forever now.
Ṣé yín kọ́?
Àwa la máa lo last season.
Lẹ́yìn ní forever season ni.
Àwọn kan ò ní now.
Just me.
Àwọn kan ò ní now. That's the point. We are failing each other. Ẹni tí wọ́n bá pẹ̀lú ẹni tí wọ́n bá mú ní bàráwù náà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Mr. Togo sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
ìwọ tó ṣe èdè mi sáré wọ́kọ́ náà ní sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀kọ̀.
Mo gbọ́ wọn ní bọ̀tọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ ní ọkọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ pilot ọ̀dẹ̀ ti padà lọ sí máa.
Women are not forever
No,
season.
great one.
Ẹ má máa tọ́ra yín, àwọn ọkùnrin
You are
náà we
not
are not
forever.
forever season.
Men too are not forever.
I'm not challenging you. We are not forever. But trust me, in our own way, our gan ní advantage
Sorry,
wa.
come on.
great one mo gbọ́ ṣó máa kàn léni ó ní these days òun ti ń rí lórí social media táwọn obìnrin táwọn àtọkùn wọn bá ti travel wá sí èmi mo jẹ́ bọ́ọ̀rẹ́ tẹ́ ó wà ó kàn jù wá ń bẹ̀ ò sọ̀rọ̀ ó wà bọ́ọ̀rìn mo ṣe já ẹ bọ́ a máa parí ìjà wa later ọkùnrin ẹni these days òun máa ń rí lórí social media when couples come abroad and you will see the women they start pushing so only you start seeing the women throwing tantrums that so whatever you have done to me in Nigeria I'm going to pay you back here they start paying back ó lóun sọ pọkùnrin yẹn ò ṣe nǹkan tó ló ṣe o ó ní bọ̀ àwọn obìnrin máa they will now say like okay we are going to pay you back in this country because you know we have the power to pay you back ó ní bọ̀ káwọn obìnrin yẹn rántí ipe tẹ́ẹ̀mù mẹ́ta ló wà nígbà àwọn kan wọ́n ti ń lo ti wọ́n ní àwọn Naija àwọn ti ń lo ti tiwọn lọ́wọ́ báyìí ó ní the third one by the time táwọn méjèèjì bá ti darúgbó ìgbà yẹn lọkùnrin bá pay wọn back ìgbà tí obìnrin ò bá lágbára mọ́ bó ṣe mọ̀ pé it's not life it was video because bá jẹ́ life ni mo fẹ́ lọ sọ fún pé ta ló sọ fún ẹ pé obìnrin ò ní ta ló sọ fún ẹ pé obìnrin ni ò kọ́kọ́ ní lágbára mọ́ ta ló sọ fún ẹ pé ó dèjì yẹn kò ń ṣẹ̀yìn ni ẹ máa ti kọ́kọ́ lẹ máa ti lọ fi okó kàn káàkiri tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin gbọ́gbọ́ lẹ̀ ní kọ́kọ́ lágbára mọ́ so he's trying to say that at that old age pé is that time is their own time to now pay us back again can you imagine.
Everybody are now thinking about.
Only sometimes you know only what this marriage is all about. If everybody is planning on how to pay each other back.
Everybody is now self-centered, selfish. How does that work?
Transactional.
How does that work?
Hello, Sisi.
Ó dé lóyìnbó, ó ti sáré divorce ọkọ ẹ̀, ó ti ṣe gbá. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ pay ẹ?
Great man. I great one. Sisi Dupe, sharing got mo fẹ́ ká next.
Mr. Tope, ẹ jẹ́ kí end the submission mi.
Okay.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹnu Mr. Tope yẹ ti gba ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ tó.
Ẹni tó bá wicked kó pàdé ẹni tó wicked àdúrà mi ni ẹni tí ò bá wicked kó pàdé ẹni tí ò wicked. Ẹ jọ máa ṣe fúnra ara yín. Ẹ má bá yé àwọn tó innocent jẹ́.
wọ́n ti padà sórí ìwé ọlọ́run ní ẹ̀kọ́ tí kò láti sọ ní ọlọ́run tí kò fọ́ lọ́tí oníṣìnà kò fọ́ oníṣìnà olóòótọ́ kò fọ́ lóòótọ́.
There are so many lovely women out there, man. Tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọkùnrin burúkú yìí wọ́n ti contaminate wọn and vice versa. So ìwọ tó bá wicked lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ sókò kí wicked pàdé wicked kẹjọ máa wicked ara yín lọ.
Kẹjọ máa kópa.
orílẹ̀-èdè ara yín lọ.
Yeah, kẹjọ máa kópa.
ara wọn bá àdàbà ló máa ń sọ.
Sisi Dupe, there's a lady that I know through her courtesy, through her connection ni mo fi wọ ìlú òyìnbó. This woman has 3 children. Ó ti lé ọkọ jáde nílé. And she's a lawyer. Tí woman yìí bá ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí, the way bó ṣe ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí, mo ní woman yìí ó ní problem.
ó ti wá dé lọ́ọ̀yà.
And do you know why? Because bó ṣe ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀, èmi kọ́ lọ́kọ ẹ̀ náà, máa transfer aggression sí mi lára náà. Oh, did you now before kó tó lé ọkọ ẹ̀ jáde náà? Tó bá ti ń attend sí wa báyìí as you know as client báyìí àwọn ọmọ máa pariwo lẹ́yìn báyìí ó máa wà confused á tún sọ pé ṣóun sọ eléyìí mo ní madam calm down if you want to do business put your kids with your husband ibi tí mo ti jábọ́ nìyẹn.
Ó ìyẹn ló mú kọ́ra wá lórí tẹ̀yìn náà lọkàn légbò.
Ṣé báwo ló ṣe máa ṣe business mo sanwó services ẹ̀ mo rẹ̀ ń gbọ́ pé
Ìkànnì náà lọkàn légbò.
So at the end of the day, even if Ọlọ́run bá sọ fún pé you are going to meet somebody better, transgression, trauma tó ń face gan ò lè jẹ́ kọ́kùnrin dúró. And this man we are talking about is somewhere paying child support of 3 children to you, but living a single life and is happy where he is.
tó tún gbóbìnrin tó ń jayé orí ẹ̀ lọ pé ṣùgbọ́n òun ṣàǹsanwó child support. And those are the consequences. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa rule future. As long as there is no domestic violence, as long as there's nothing that will put your life in danger. Àwọn kan pariwo HIV. I didn't know what's disease that HIV. I thought that was HIV, Lord.
There are worse things that are even worse than domestic violence.
Hepatitis was HIV, Lord.
Dáná.
Tí rẹ̀ ọkàn tó ti sùn tó jẹ́ pé kò lè dìde níbi tó wà ó dẹ̀ wà láyé. High blood pressure nìyẹn náà. A lot of people don't think, but the moment a lot of women are now standing that they want to love, that they want to love themselves, women, the moment the moment táwọn obìnrin ti sọ pé
yes Ọlọ́run aṣọ wa
Ayọ̀lá máa sùn
àmì Jésù
àtọkùnrin àtọkùnrin wa kọ́lọ́run fún wa ń sùúrù ṣe.
àmì Jésù.
The moment táwọn obìnrin bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí preach fáwọn ọkùnrin whether innocent men whether hard-earned men gbogbo wọn tó ti ń sọ pé love yourself àwọn ọkùnrin náà máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí love ara wọn.
Kó ní kálukú love ara wọn.
Okay.
Love ara wa ni. Sitadolapo, welcome.
Ṣùgbọ́n mi ti sọ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ tán.
Ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ tán.
Látàárọ̀ yẹn.
Ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ tán bọ̀ sí. Ọ̀rọ̀ yóò wọ̀ mí láti yẹ bí ara. My hair ma.
Bọ̀bọ̀rà mi, yẹ ṣe rí ọdún mi kò máa sọ ni pé gbogbo wa a nídìí àti guide àti wa. And then at the need àti we're careful what I'm listening to on social media because there's a lot of gbogbo ọkàn wa ló ti wà ṣé ká sọ pé polluted ni àbí kò tẹ̀ wáyé ní English tí mo lè lò every single person tó bá ti wà lórí social media tí ò bá ti wà very careful tí ò bá wà mature enough láti protect the heart ẹ̀ ó kàn máa misbehave again. And then the level tí bad information to circulate among ourselves on social media and in the community who are very alarming, who increase it. Could have been telling because every single person say only avoid the phone to connect more TikTok to the data no matter what they have. Only access and important so. And then when people are giving advice and saying something like, "Oh, can you call tí ọba máa ṣọ akàn lọ sí nǹkan ṣe ìyáálé bí kí nǹkan ṣe pé ọkàn kó tó mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí ó ní repercussion. Ìbádẹ́ ní ká wò ó lórí subject tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ Wàsíù ó ní àwọn discussion tó máa ní pẹ̀lú woman ó tó di pé ó ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn àkèé ṣe gbé náà ló máa wá sórí social media làwa sọ pé bàbá ẹ get wọ́n máa ní deep discussion kì í ṣe everything ló máa sọ fún wa. But based on my own submission, the fact pé àwọn méjèèjì not marry and the fact pé that is not their first marriage, èmi ò really máa emphasize ní nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin because they are both above 18 and they are both experienced, daddy and mommies. Based on that, but tó ń gbé àwọn méjèèjì bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ fara mọ́. And then tó bá ń lọ fúru Wàsíù yẹn yẹ kó ti mọ̀ pé ìlú kan ni Wàsíù láyé ara ẹ̀ ìlú kan ni wọ́n mo sọ̀rọ̀ kan nígbà tá a sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ní the last time pé nǹkan 4 sí 5 lobìnrin fẹ́ Wàsíù dé ní gbogbo ẹ̀ olówó olókìkí ó mọ̀yàn ó gbé lọ́mọ ọkùnrin àwọn tó bá fẹ́ bá president Nàìjíríà sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu kan ló máa dá ẹ̀ nọ́mbà ẹ̀.
Wọ́n lówó wọn lẹ́nu wọ́n tún mọ̀yàn.
Ó tún wájú lórí fúnra ara wọn.
Ó dẹ̀ fi lè dáná. For you,
ẹni bá fẹ́ wà lẹ́sẹ̀yìn
mo sọ̀rọ̀ kan fún yín
lọ́ọ̀kì wọ́n lè ṣe ní lọ́wọ́ oúnjẹ sè.
Ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ for a man bó ṣe jẹ́ at this age yẹn tó dẹ̀ ṣe lè máa lọ kitchen. Ẹ wá rò pé obìnrin kan wá fílẹ̀ àwọn máa ronú ni.
ẹ wo
Ó ti prepare fún òde jẹ́.
ẹ wo kí ṣe ẹ rò pé bàbá ojú lásán ni bàbá fi lọ kọ́ catering ni.
Bàbá
náà
tó ti
náà
prepare
mọ̀ láwọn
fún
ọmọ
wà
ìjọba
yẹn.
yìí kọ́ máa lọ sí ilé oúnjẹ mú wọn.
kọ́ máa lọ
Kò lè
sí
ẹ́bà regret ọjọ́ alẹ́ bó ṣe.
kọ́ máa lọ sí ilé oúnjẹ mú bàbá oníbàbà.
tí bàbá bá ń travel kan ó máa ń wa mọ́tò fúnra rẹ̀ kọ́ máa lọ pa.
Ó máa ń wa mọ́tò fúnra ẹ̀. Báyẹn guided gan. Trust nobody ló ti ṣe.
Ẹ̀rí fídíò kan tí mo rí lẹ́nìí wọ́n ti gbé chair síbi ojú agbo àwọn ọmọ wọn ló sì ń ṣe trial lọ wọ́n wá gbé chair síbi bàbá ṣe débẹ̀ báyìí ẹ mọ̀ pé bàbá àjẹsára pọ̀ bàbá wo chair yẹn báyìí wọ́n gbọ́wọ́ lé báyìí kó tó jókòó sí oníwà ṣeré.
Ìwé èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n sọ pé obìnrin kẹ́rì
ẹ wá gba mi iṣẹ́ àmúbàbọ̀ oníbàbà.
kákan máa rí nǹkan sọ la fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ dádì wa ọ̀rọ̀
ẹni tó bá mú ni victim.
àgbàlá wọn fẹ̀ obìnrin tó bá dẹ̀ ti lọ bẹ̀ lọ yin àgbàdo kó máa yán kò sí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ sọ lórí ìyẹn jọ.
ó jẹ́ káwọn online lọ sinmi.
nǹkan ọlọ́mọ wọ́n ṣètò ẹ̀ náà ìsìn
wọ́n
náà
ṣàgbéjẹ́ mọ́wọ́. ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ from herb supplements. Are you there?
I'm here, ma. Good evening, ma. So,
irú ààbò lẹ̀ ń tà o.
I sell herbs for total well-being and I sell supplements for skin.
And the herbs.
ìpolówó tí herb supplement ò sanwó fún grace wọn ló jẹ́ kó ṣe ẹ̀yẹ máa sanwó ìpolówó alẹ́ yìí.
So for my own view of
àti ṣe herbs tibitibi ni.
mi ò ta aphrodisiac sir.
Okay.
ẹ ṣe jèrè ẹ ṣe tẹ̀ẹ̀ta ìgbẹ́ wọn ti ganu sí ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ jèrè.
From my own point of view, yeah, mo feel pé these beautiful women, because they are okay, they are rich. Why will you be subjecting yourself to this kind of ridicule? And auntie mommy mi lè pè wọ́n láǹtì mommy ni wọ́n mommy Emmanuelle. You know ẹ ti ro àwọn Yorùbá máa ní o ti rókun kinní kan lẹ̀ kó tó lọ ṣe kinní kan síbẹ̀. You knew all along be the kind of man you want to marry. So why are you now? Because baby ṣe kí wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ tó jealous wọ́n ní ìgbónára wọn ẹ̀bọ̀ tẹ bá rí ọjọ́ pátí òkú mọ́mí dádì wa yìí ìgbà tó ṣe tó kú mọ́mí wọn yẹn ìwà ọmọ méjì bí Emmanuelle ṣe ṣe ìfà tó gbà tó gbé kínní bánà kan wá tọ́lẹ̀ mi ò ń ṣe òkú like she is this kind of.
èmi ò ń ṣe òkú
ẹgbẹ́ rọ́dí ìgbónára wọn she is all very very jealous so irú obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mi fi pé wọn ò yẹ kó fẹ́ dádì wa cause dádì wa national cake ni wọ́n ó yẹ yín after àwọn gọ́sẹ̀ dádì wa sì máa ń nẹ́lò míì so èmi fi pé àwọn obìnrin ó yẹ ká máa mọ owó èèyàn tá a jẹ ẹlòmíì ẹni tó bá ní bí nonchalant attitude ló lè fẹ́ dádì wa tó mọ̀ pé ò bá bí ìyàwó wọn bí $1 billion kò síkò tó kọ́ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ kó ń jẹ owó gbọ́kọ sórí abọ́kọ̀kú ni wọn ò ní láti lọ́dọ̀ dádì wa.
ó ní rúùtù ò lè fẹ́ báwo ni rúùtù ṣe máa lọ fẹ́ gbé ẹ̀kún.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n já ẹ sí sísí dúpẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n já ẹ sí ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀rí bí Wàsíù ṣe wà yẹn tó bá travel lọ lóyìnbó ó ní ọ̀kan tó jẹ́ pé ó máa lọ ń bá tí ò like social media tó ní lókì tó ń fún bàbá lọ́pàá lẹ́tẹ́ everybody mọ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn bí bàbá yẹn ṣe rí yẹn tó gbogbo ìtàn sọ yẹn tí wọn ti ẹ̀ dáyé ò mọ̀.
national cake ni dádì wa sẹ́ ẹ̀ mo ti sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan national cake ni wọ́n tún wá lọ jẹ́ olórin national cake ni wọ́n tèmi kàn fi ipa àwọn méjèèjì yẹn kó má jẹ́ kí ọkùnrin kan máa dà wọ́n lọ dà wọ́n bọ̀ it's not worth it it's not worth it.
They mọ̀ pé transaction.
We all have that gbónára. Nobody wants anyone to come near her husband.
Yes.
Then it's not what we say you will marry.
Yes.
It's not we say you will marry.
Yes.
It's okay to be like that. I am like that. But I will not be married to K1 and be like that. My mental kidney is important. Think about the show where that very ọ̀tọ́jú ọmọ.
You like a bad boy or you cannot.
Tofi camera sinule. Etiquette. There was a rumor like that. I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
Yes. So many things. Even your brain.
How can you be married to Wasiu and be putting camera? What's your problem?
Yes.
Tó bá rí ṣó fẹ́. My question to Emmanuelle is, ibi tó fi camera sí tó bá rí nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó rí, ṣó fẹ́ lọ ni? I'm very sure borí nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó rí táìmù yẹn ṣó lọ wáyé tí ọ̀sùn máa kó rẹ̀ sí.
bàbá gan ti gbọ́n sí wọn lè ṣe gangan lóde ta ló fi ṣe. ṣètìlú hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì tí wọ́n ṣe yẹn kò ń ṣe ní pọ̀jù lóde hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì yẹn if you don't have membership you cannot go inside the hotel.
Men are not worth the stress. Wọ́n ti kékeré ọmọ fún ẹlẹ́dìk lọ.
Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ stress ara yín for the right.
It's not patol. Kò patol rárá.
Ẹ má ní bá àwọn
stress. Project tó wà wájú bàbá rẹ̀. He said the project got
nothing is even worth money.
Stress.
Nothing is even worth any stress. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà kóbìnrin máa stress yìí.
Ṣé mi? Ṣèṣì dúpẹ́ mọ́ mi o.
Ọ̀tẹ̀ lè stress yìí. Lè stress yìí. Láwọn ọmọ òwò àbá máa fi stress wọn.
Èmi gan wo.
Gabriella, God bless you. I need mistake that man say. You know, see, let me just put this out there. Even when we say a man is promiscuous or sheomo, when is your turn to fake be silly? Oh, believe me. Toba need láti lọ ṣe training how to woo àbí woo woman one lock just to woo you in. That does not mean it will not die down. I think one thing I realized with K1 is probably they cannot they get tired of women after a while. Yeah.
Scandal ti pọ̀ jù àwọn tẹ́ mọ̀lẹ́ ń gbọ́ yẹn àwọn married women tí bàbá ti bá sùn nǹkan tí wọ́n mọ̀ kankan tí ọkọ wọn kò mọ̀.
Ṣé rí obìnrin Áfíríkà obìnrin lèmi náà yẹ mo lè ti wá try rárá. Nǹkan táwọn ọkùnrin tọkùnrin bá ti bó ń fẹ́yàwó méjì mẹ́ta kò lè respect obìnrin yẹn má jẹ́ kí n tàn because ìyàwó tó ti dó gan á máa wò báyìí pé kí ni yásínmi jọ. Ṣé ti understand wọ́n ti wà exposed jù.
Lifestyle
làwọn fẹ́ lọ́ọ̀ àwọn tí ò kì í ṣèranù àwọn ló sì lè wà nílé tó lè máa ṣe even àwọn single guy ká má lọ́dọ̀ wá sí tí wọ́n lówó tí ẹlòmíì bá sọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin báyìí ẹ máa wò báyìí bá gómìnà lè ṣàkóso ǹsẹ̀ ìmú ìráyè so ẹni tó bá fẹ́ fẹ́ rú wọn ó máa dúró sórí ọwọ́ ẹni wà wà lórí ọwọ́ ẹ tó bá work ó work tí ó bá work àwọn wàásù yẹn ti róòpù wọn ti rọ́ọ̀sà wọn ti ṣẹ́mọ̀ wọn ti ṣà wọn ti rọ̀ wọn ti fólówó wọn ti fólóṣèlú wọn ti fẹ́ ti sí wọn ti fóríṣiríṣi múra wọn ẹ̀sùn ẹ̀kọ́ bá sùn wọn ti bá a sùn ìwọ́n kan wá ó kì í sìn.
èèyàn mélòó wo ni wọ́n fi ṣèjọkẹ́ thank you èèyàn mélòó nílùú yìí. ìfẹ́ tó lọ ṣe rẹ́kọ̀dù fún.
ó tún wá sọ
pèsè òkèrè inú ayé. wọ́n ṣe rẹ́kọ̀dù fún wọn Gabriella thank you.
ó ní mo sọ fún ìyàwó mi ó protect ẹ̀ ó ní mo sọ fún ìyàwó mi ó wá sọ pé mo bá ó ti bímọ mẹ́ta méjì ti parí sùkúù ìkan ló ṣe kò sọ pé ó bí fóònù náà.
wọ́n wọ stúdíò fún dájì mi wọ́n ṣe orí fún dájì mi.
ẹ̀hẹ́ kí ni wọ́n ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ kí wọ́n bá
tó ń wáṣọ òkè tó ń pe backup singer.
kí lè sọ yìí. ló fẹ́ lélẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kú sí báyìí báwọn ṣe ń sọ tiwọn ni kí ló wọ́n ṣe máa yóò fẹ́ mi.
sísè ṣe mi.
so ó yẹ kán ti mọ̀ ẹ́ tó bá ti fẹ́ fẹ́. wọn kí ni èwo ni ìfẹ́ wù ní.
ìgbà wo ni mo gbé mà wọlé.
Emma na.
Emma sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀kọ̀. I didn't even know you were there.
I've been here since and I was waiting for you guys to finish talking.
Mo kàn rí sí mo wò pé Emma rè kẹ́.
Emma my person.
I apologize. I didn't even know. Maybe it's oriented that brought you in. I didn't even realize you were there.
No, Emma. I was going to respond to Miss Hem. Wasiu is we all know. And I've accepted that Wasiu is a superstar. Nothing we can do about that. Like he's an icon, okay?
He is, whether we like it or not.
Exactly. Now, with the music industry, it is not, in fact, with power generally, and a fine man like that, you will, whether your music is good, you will attract women. That is power, and women love power. You see, just him standing there is attractive to some people. Some other people is like Tobatin, Corey, and everything. He has slept, like Sister Matilda said, he has slept with different types of people. Okay, my thing is that I don't have a problem with Emmanuelle putting camera in the house. Why you go to put a camera in the bedroom?
Why will you even put camera in the house, Emma?
Over blue phone.
No, Emma, no. You can put camera in the house. I have cameras in my house.
No, but that's going to be a job for you and your husband now.
Okay, yes. Oh, so the
No. Even the bedroom one, if it's something that is okay for the two of them, who else? So it's their house.
No,
you don't put camera without your spouse's consent now.
Okay, well that's wrong. Yeah. So if we have cameras in the house, we have cameras in the house for security reasons, not for what you call it, not just because. But the thing is that status was she's not going to be the last. So I think he thought he had already made it to her that she's going to be the last.
That did not survey. Who they don't believe? You know that's the way my daddy told Fetia too. You are not going anywhere. You are the last bus stop.
No, Fetia was a baby, so she was naive to think that.
No. After they put your finger, what if you want to finger? Length of your finger is not promise. I won't love you.
Story, because she should have known the history of Wasiu. She'll be.
He's at the party today. Women were still throwing themselves at him at the party. So what are we talking about?
Now, so do you know that even if
number one BBC musician in Nigeria?
Exactly. I mean, like, so
there is even a rumor that she's dating one woman. TikTok in the woman was FYP me last join.
I was like, woman, I trend ni àwọn ọmọdé ẹni pé wọ́n ṣe nǹkan pé lọ́ọ́ ni dáàdì ní pa ṣe social media ó ti sùn mí èmi believe ọ̀rọ̀ dáàdì mi èmi ò ń ṣọmọ àlè ó kó nǹkan tó sọ
nígbà tí Emmanuelle náà ṣèbí wọ́n dìnnà pé rúmọ̀ ni wọn ò padà fẹ́.
kò gbọ́sẹ̀ kan nígbà tó dínà ìsìn Emmanuelle yẹn náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ti
sá. ẹ̀sẹ̀ náà tó ti jẹ́ rúmọ̀ yìí sí ẹ̀ka tó mọ̀ nǹkan dáàdì yín máa ṣe.
èmi gba dáàdì tèmi gbàgbọ́ èmi ò ń ṣọmọ àlè.
Maybe tí dáàdì bá ti parí resort.
Nǹkan tẹ́yìn bá fẹ́ gbàgbọ́ kẹ́ gbàgbọ́. I stand with my daddy.
You will stand with your daddy.
I stand with my daddy.
The thing is that I feel ó máa gbé ìyàwó kan wọlé tó bá ti parí resort.
I still stand with my daddy anytime.
Ọmọ daddy.
Yes.
Ẹ̀yin obìnrin ni dẹ́mọ̀ wà ara yín.
Yes. Àwọn ọmọ daddy nìyẹn yẹn. Wọ́n ní make una leave bàbá oníbàbá alone. That has been his lifestyle. Hold on, great one. Give me a minute. Calm down.
Yeah. Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, ṣé nǹkan tí mo kàn mọ̀ ni pé ọkùnrin dáàdi wa is matured and is old enough to know what is good for him.
Oh, yes.
So, and as an elderly man, ohun tó ń wò àwọn tá a jẹ́ àbúrò àbí ọmọ lè má rí. Because òun ló bá wọn gbénú ilé. Òun ló mọ̀ wá lókànú kún. Àwa kan ń wo flesh ni àbí aṣọ tó wọ̀ àbí gẹ̀yẹ́ pretty, but wo ìwà tó ń wò. Ẹ̀dẹ̀mọ̀ as a man, ọkùnrin ò wo pretty, ọkùnrin máa ń wo ìwà obìnrin àtọjọ́ alẹ́ pé ṣé ẹni yìí can she be there for me when I need her at my old age? That is another question mark. Second thing, and that man, as old as he is up to me, fine to me. Ó mọ̀ pé ẹni yìí lè bá mi dalẹ̀ àbí kò lè bá mi dalẹ̀. So if that is still mic or pressing the mic, let him continue until he get to the bus stop. That is how point to. So
Ọlọ́run kò ṣọ́ wọn dé bus stop yẹn o. Ọlọ́run wá ní kílẹ̀ yọ wọn kan tó dé bus stop o.
ní àwọn òun náà kí lẹ́yìn àbáyọ náà wọ́n ti wọ ṣù tó ní ìṣó lẹ́sẹ̀.
dáàdi yín náà kéré dáàdi yín náà ti dira.
ó ti dira ẹ bá ní wọn lórí stage tí mo sọ yẹn wọ́n kò ṣí àyẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n wò ọkọ̀ gbọ́ wọn lé ní ọkọ̀ tí ó kò ní
bàbá tó ní àṣírí ilẹ̀kẹ̀ ní ẹsẹ̀.
àwọn ọkùnrin àwọn ìgbà yìí àtàwọn ní FIP àtàwọn ní compensation we know what ọjọ́ alẹ́ is miss. tí ọkùnrin bá ti wọ 50 years ó ti mọ̀ kí ọjọ́ alẹ́ mi. tí òun bàbá yẹn ń lò bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ mọ olúkálukú ó mọ àwọn tó ń fẹ́ kò sí ọkùnrin tó mọ̀ ìyàwó ẹ̀ kò sí ọkùnrin tó mọ̀ wákẹ́fẹ̀ tó ní ìta but àmà pretend pé jẹ́ kí n máa manage lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. ẹ máa rí pé adé stage kan ọkùnrin yẹn obìnrin yẹn ò change àmà wá other way round láti lè fi make ara wa happy lọ́jọ́ alẹ́ ọjọ́ alẹ́ gbogbo ní ìdùnnú àgbà ọlọ́kùnrin náà wá lọ́wọ́ kúrò wà bá lọ́wọ́.
calm down ẹ lọ calm down. calm down ẹ lọ calm down. ọjọ́ òṣè ẹ má fi kẹ́wọ́.
calm down
mr calm down ilé expect lára obìnrin tí ò wá ní jẹ́ wá fi wá kan lọ́jọ́ alẹ́.
calm down àwa gan wà obìnrin kankan.
kí ló sọ
intentional man fún ọjọ́ iwájú ẹ̀.
Mr. Great, for God bless you. That's why I like you. Don't mind, calm down. Calm down.
Àwọn intentional man, ẹ jẹ́ kí n giant say àwọn intentional man, they don't want to have any more problems in their life when they get to certain stage. Tàwọn ní pé káwọn gba bí ìgbín ẹ̀dọ̀ ṣe ń live life ẹ̀, ó gba chef, ó gba gbogbo ẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ live life ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà nìyẹn. Ẹni ká tún lọ gba another eve kí ló dé ẹjọ́ eve ta ní tòun tó wà lọ.
ṣé a ní nǹkan tí àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn bá ṣe gbé tí wọn ní pé ṣàṣe má dé èjì kan wọn bá ti wá wọ bóyá bí ìyẹn tọ́lọ́run bá jẹ́ pé ètò jẹ́ tó lọ́rẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ tí ó ṣàìsàn wọ́n ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá wọ́ ọmọdé wọn bá wọn dé pápá tó bá ti wọ 90.
àwọn tí ò ṣàṣe wọn jẹ́ victim of old age now.
ṣẹ́rí ọkùnrin great one ṣẹ́rí wọ́n máa ń mìíràn. Man
poison.
That is one thing. So ohun tí ẹ̀yin ń ṣàfihàn lọ́jọ́ alẹ́ wọ́n fẹ́ẹ́ sọ ẹlòmíì sí at the age of 120 130 ó ní ìdí ìyá kan lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tó mọ̀ máa kí ẹlòmíì
ìyá kan tá máa fa sí.
àyẹ̀wò 70 ó wà okay pé láì sí ìyàwó mi gan àmọ́ okay so it's the matter of choice.
calm down bí bàbá bá kan jọ́.
ìyá kan máa bá wọn fa sí.
so àdéhùn it's the matter of choice. Take me very so choice ni so choice bọ̀dá yẹn bọ̀dá òkú Africa is my fatherland Nigeria is my country so
I can just stop it about you.
ó dẹ̀ ní right to his choice.
calm down ẹ jọ ta ló kọrin yẹn fún náà Emma.
Emma ìgbà yẹn mo rà kù lọ́wọ́.
ó dà pé fífi àlọ́ wà nílé gbà yẹn.
ní late 80s early 90s mà ní.
No,
sorry yìí.
Africa is my fatherland. Nigeria is my country.
Yẹn bọ́sẹ̀, I can't just stop thinking about you. Fétíà ló wà nulẹ̀.
Fétíà kọ́ ó dà pé lady UK yẹn ni.
No, o kì í ṣe orin tí calm down kọ́ ni mò ń sọ o. I can't just stop thinking about you ni mò ń sọ.
Alpha and Omega náà kọ́ fún un.
Ṣé Two-Face o African Queen ni?
Oye mi.
Life is a chapter. Life is a chapter. Àti òfin
ẹ má má dórí mi ro èèyàn kan ní ẹ̀fọ́ èèyàn kan ní Wendy.
Alpha náà kọ́ fún un.
Don't rain. Tó bá ti kọjá. That is it. Life is a chapter.
Ẹjọ́ sà, calm down sà, hold on sà. Ṣé dáàdì mi lè generally?
Generally ni ọ̀rẹ́ ìlànà fi kọ́ mọ̀.
But that's not good.
No, it's a chapter, man.
No, but that's not good.
No, it's a chapter.
What he's saying is that what Calm Down is trying to say is that it doesn't matter that men men are not going to suffer the consequences of their action because they can move from one woman to another woman. One chapter ends.
Woman suffer.
That's
àwọn
right.
kan lóòótọ́ wọn ní ọlọ́run máa ń pè wọ́n kán tó sọ́fẹ̀ but a lot wọ́n máa ń sọ́fẹ̀.
Yeah, but that's also part of God's way of paying them now. Oh, ní dúró gbádùn owó ẹ̀. Oh, ní dúró gbádùn gbogbo stress tó lọ pé.
Ó ní èèyàn kan tí mo mọ̀ oh my God àwọn tó jẹ́ wípé nígbà tí wọ́n wà ní inú ìgò tí wọ́n jẹ́ ìjìnlá gẹ́gẹ́ ńgbà yẹn àwọn bàbá yẹn wọn ò yàtọ̀ sí Wàsíù báyìí ni àwọn obìnrin yẹn bá wọn máa line up ní owó burúkú ló wà lọ́wọ́.
ẹ fi ọkùn sí bọ̀dá yẹn ẹ fi ọkùn sí Wàsíù ẹ fi ọkùn sí.
Ìgbà tí Ọlọ́run tó fẹ́ sun ẹ̀san fún wọn dádì yẹn ẹni tó lómi lára báyìí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ gbẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé wọ́n ní èdì ní ẹgbẹ́ dì mú wọn.
ẹ fẹ̀san fún Jésù ẹ fi ẹ̀san lẹ̀.
wọ́n kọ́kọ́ gbẹ bí ẹni máa kú ìgbà tó yá ibi tó ń jókòó sí ibẹ̀ náà máa ti ṣe nọmba 1 náà máa ti ṣe nọmba 2. ibùn ìyàwó kékeré tó fẹ́ ó wà bá dán òun sá lọ afẹ́fà nǹkan ní nǹkan.
Mr. Great One, any soon, Mr. Cameron, Mr. Great One, you are saying Jesus. Have you seen that skit where the lady said, Jesus kò tètè ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ pé òun lòun máa di òun máa ṣó mọ Ṣàngó ṣó mọ Ọbàtálá òun lòun máa.
ẹ má wọlé gbogbo àmà fẹ́ sọ jẹ́.
And Esma, don't be surprised. Irú àwọn tó nature bí bọ̀dá mi dáadáa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ yìí inú wọn yóò fi wọ́n máa ní lọ́ọ̀kì lójú alẹ́ o. Don't be surprised. Tó bá ti rìn.
Olalis wants to talk.
Okay.
Oh, all right, Olabis. Go ahead, sis.
Hello, So my contribution to all this, every circle. Sometimes I was like, okay, I support, sometimes like I know I'm not. But I want to talk from the experience Kekere Timoni. The two of them that we are talking about now, because we are not talking generally, we are mentioning Papa Wasiu and Emmanuelle. I may give me experience about relationship or marriage. From we are in a position that Toba were married before. In Gopolo Mamu Manuela because we see much information about Boshe except from the first marriage. So it's really likely that those things that made her to leave the marriage will be part of the conversations that Wasi will probably have with her that I will come by TNE or Shefuen. I will do it for you because obìnrin ò ní wí pé ìyá fẹ́ lọ jẹ mí kó dé pé okay mo gbẹ́rù mo lọ. No, obìnrin tó ti wà ní that status will not do that. So to me, it's most likely that like àwọn ọkùnrin but most ọkùnrin tó bá fẹ́ bí fíìmù kan ó lè kú wọ́n máa ní ìgbà tí ọkùnrin bá fẹ́ wú obìnrin á ṣe bí turkey wọ́n spread ìyẹ́ wọn the beautiful side of themselves wọ́n á sọ máa kọ́lé rẹ́rẹ́rẹ́ fún wọn máa ṣe lé fún ẹ that will make the woman to feel like I'm motivate the best person ẹni tí mo ní tẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀dà tó ẹni tí mo ní sìn.
Va bene. E va lo duro per la storia. Che ma to
all that I do, and that will make the woman feel like, oh, I'm on top of the world. When we love and we put gullibility in the love, we will begin to feel like what if them is so on top of the world, I'm better than all of them, I'm more beautiful, I'm more this, I'm more that. But at the end of the day, of us will like, okay, maybe let me dominate or let me, we at that time, disorientation our new decision that we make.
Listen.
Average person. average woman like fame.
This thing is
Madam,
this thing is transactional.
Maltreat was somehow, but people need potential to be president will not and we will say we will feel like at the end of the day I become a first lady. Let me patch my because of where, because we go and strategize. Everybody to one marriage loan strategize is okay. Only or there's no available man or 100% available woman. Everybody territory good or men. No, so I'm looking at it that even Wasiu himself, he's not a man. Yes, he's not, and let us be sincere. It is transactional, even from the Okuri side as well, not long. So that because yeah, okay, I agree with you. But at the same time, tí èèyàn bá dẹ̀ wá wọ transactional kìíní yẹn tó dé level kan tó fẹ́ wò pé kò mọ̀ you don't you want to fight by
network yẹn fail
a little bit. Ó sì try àti fẹ́ padà wá pé okay I will be the what is happening was in the barrier, and I really fell from Emmanuelle because people keep saying could be mosibe. It's not supposed to be like téèyàn bá bímọ fún yàn nìkan ló gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ìyàwó èèyàn because even the way pé first wife ò bímọ ṣé ó yẹ ká lè síta because kò bímọ. You know, I don't like it because I keep repeating it. Yes.
Mo ní kí n àwọn méjèèjì ti ríra wọn pé nǹkan tó fẹ́ ra wọn.
So outside that, we most of the things that's all saying go. More conversation to one in between the two of them. It's even likely that in got to cause Bukini one go over far away from me.
Moreover, if the Omo is that important as they are making it, why is Fatia not still in the house? She be Olomo now.
That some people made, and that was why I was talking about it. We shouldn't make sometimes it only might be motivated. And another thing, if they man change their limo, there must be something that is fighting with
that is fundamentally wrong.
Is a fundamental problem for himself that people here láti máa pass time láti máa wò pé ó ní kankan tó ṣe it's not a good thing on my change. So gbogbo àwọn obìnrin wọn yẹn kò sí ètò da àti tó bímọ àti tí ò bímọ àti tó wá fíìmù àti tí ò wá fíìmù gbogbo wọn ní òde wá dákẹ́. You know, so to me I feel like Wasiu has a fundamental problem. It might be trauma that or it might be something that is in denial of, and because he doesn't want him, he just want the women to be keep going, you know. So at one point there must be a pause, and for him to even stay and think what is happening. Every 3 years, you know, that's my submission. Thank you.
Mr. Labiz,
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's what I was trying to say, that he has a fundamental problem. And also, it's about power. He thinks that because he's in a position of stardom, he's in a position
no,
of...
Sister Emma, no.
Mommy, let me land.
Sister Emma, you're getting it wrong.
Wait. There is a problem, okay? And the problem, because he can have like 2-3 wives, right? Because he's Muslim or whatever it is, right? He can do that. But if you keep changing, it is no longer about the women. It's a power play. It's not about, I'm trying, because I'm telling you, let him finish his results. He's going to, if he's still with Emmanuelle, she's going to be the handbag, hand candy. If he's not with Emmanuelle anymore, he's going to get somebody else. Okay?
Sister Emma,
Emma, so how is it the problem?
The same reason a broken-hearted woman will come out of a relationship and never give any man any chance because of trauma, because she has been heartbroken before,
and decided to be self-centered, decided to be selfish, also applies to men. It's not about power. He must have experienced a lot of, he must have experienced a lot of unfortunate things that makes him feel that, okay, what he is today, anybody that comes to his life is not because they love him, it's because of his money. It's because of what he has. Any sorrow. He's not doing it as if he is wicked. That's why I laid that example. It's not about power. It is about what he believes that, okay, at this point in my life, with all the experience, with all the battles I've faced in my life, there is no real love. That anything that comes my way is transactional. Even going out to sing is transactional. My life is transactional. Everything that I do is transactional. So how do you expect such man with such childhood trauma or anything that he has faced to actually give love? There are some people, there are some men that the definition of love for them is to provide things financially. It's not to show affection. So it comes in different ways. It comes in different ways. Emma sọ pé torí ó ní power. Ó ti ń ṣe before kó tó ní power.
Yes, àti àwọn tí ò ní power.
Great one.
Àwọn aláwọ̀ tí ò ní power tó wọ̀ lówó.
Exactly.
Maybe
mo ṣàléyàn kan bẹ́ẹ̀ kò lówó tó mi náà. Lè ẹ́fà gbóbìnrin kan sílé.
Wọ́n ò tiẹ̀ wó rárá, mo rẹ̀ wó rárá tí ò dẹ̀.
Oníkálukú ló ní kílásì tiẹ̀.
Táwọn ọlọ́kadà.
Exactly.
Ayé náà lè máa jẹ pé
kò dẹ̀ báyàwó ẹ̀ gbé wọn lè jọ gbé fún 2 weeks. Tí àwọn bá
níbi tó ti ń bọ̀.
Wọ́n á máa lọ ní.
That's what I'm alluding to that. I'm saying that he's traumatized. That's why he's behaving like that. So he cannot ever.
He's traumatized now.
He's traumatized.
Who is traumatized?
How?
There's nobody that's traumatized.
Who's traumatized?
Emmanuelle.
No, he has been traumatized in the past. That's why he's behaving. I'm talking about Wasiu. That's why he behaves. That's why he cannot. He has made
Emma is the traumatizer. He is the traumatizer.
No, that's why hurt people. He has been hurt. So now he's doing it to other people. Don't you see? He cannot stay on bringing.
I understand what you're saying, and I don't think that applies to him.
Okay. Life is beautiful. You don't like.
When we use that for him, it's like making an excuse for him.
No, I'm not excusing his behavior. No. I'm not excusing his behavior. I'm not explaining exactly what Great One was saying. Like Great One is saying that if it's like you're expecting, he cannot stay. Even if he tries, he cannot because that's not his make. It's like stress he must go through in maybe like somebody has already. Exactly. So he's not going to want to stay. It's like Ogbeni, I don't.
Sister Emma, the way you put it is like, okay, maybe because his power struck or his power drunk. That is why
it's not power. No, it's not power drunk. Okay, so maybe it's the way I put it, but you explained it very well. He's not power drunk because he's not using his position to
Yes,
subdue
the position is using itself. He is not using it.
Yes.
All he is doing is just singing and being himself, and that is attracting the opposite sex.
Exactly. But when they come close enough, and he himself is willing to even allow them to come into his inner part, he's like, you cannot stay because I'm not going to let you stay.
Madam Olalis, I would love to agree with your motion in the sense that Chetiri Obirin, women are very smart people in the world. They are very, very wise.
They are not smart.
So hold on. Enisuru, I was smart taba love now. So that's just general. Smart taba love.
When they are in love.
No. Emma Sobe. We that we are in love, we are called stupid. And we don't mind being called stupid because we cherish family a lot.
Yeah, that great one. Continue.
You can't.
So that's why we love you now.
You can't say that. If I'm trying to
I'm
trying to prove a point to Oladis that women are smart enough. You are the key holder to that door. Tell about she. So exactly. So if you are saying that hold on, a grown-up woman like that. No, it's not right. She knows what she's coming there to do. She knows. You know, with double experience, with experience. Check the CV, she's experienced. See, trust me. Ó máa ní àwọn ọkùnrin tí ò lówó tó wà sí tó jẹ́ pé àwọn woman yìí wọn ò ní dá lóhùn tó jẹ́ pé ọmọ líle bíi Wàsíù lọ́lọ́mbà. No, it's true. Yes, now. So don't say that. You are not being accountable for, you are just doing self-pity. If you end up with a manipulator, blame yourself that you end up with a manipulator. Don't blame the manipulator. The manipulator only came to you to ask for the door to open. You were the one that opened it. And it's vice versa also.
Great one. Do you remember one time we had this guest on the show, one of the speakers on this show, that, she was telling the story about how... Exactly. And we kept asking her, so wait, after all this that you had done, you still went and did this, and she would say something worse than that. You still went and did
everybody enjoying it.
Yes, everybody was pissed. So
Emma, don't know you by force, Abby.
Exactly.
Don't know you by force. Don't the people like or love you. Still get to that to know you. Still get to that to know best. Still get to go
one log be a family house. One be a 310 year. You will not support your love here. You are just an enabler. Told you, Teba to wake up, let me sọ pé ọkùnrin yẹn.
Wọ́n check the area enabler ten sọ yẹn gan. Casco sọ̀rọ̀ tó fi wà enabler. Obìnrin ò dúró síbi kan tí ò bá nídìí.
Madam Mount, ìjọba.
Wàá kọ́kọ́ wo CV ẹ̀ náà kí ló ń gbé bọ̀. Why Thomas mo love kí ló rí ayé.
Exactly.
Obìnrin tó kó fẹ́ tó nature báwọn òbí ẹ̀ kó fẹ́ wá sí táwọn òbí ẹ̀ rẹ̀.
Life
is beautiful. Auntie Matilda Shemo, people's interpretation of what love is dependent on where they're coming from or what they
sister. So once they are suffering in garment, they should know too now.
Foolish,
exactly. That. Thank you.
Foolish. Foolish, you pay for it. Pity no way of foolish now. Even though they're good guy, foolish. Let me tell you, Emmanuelle to shele mo sọ pé kò lè last because somebody like Wasiu, you cannot be a social media person. Kò lè ke.
So now, we might lose social media.
Meanwhile, more race Emmanuelle to be so wide. Pé ojú ẹ ṣe people who are streetwise yẹn, ojú tó jẹ́ tó wà streetwise. Ó fẹ́ máa mí kù pẹ̀lú àwọn Ìyábọ̀, ó fẹ́ máa mí àwọn kinní kan, ó fẹ́ máa lọ pàtí ọ̀ní, ó fẹ́ máa lọ Wasiu ò lè èmi lọ sí tó ìṣọkọ mi. Mo tún bá fẹ́ fẹ́rù Wasiu wà dá àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ nù.
Exactly, because ó tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ because system yẹn ló wà.
Ọmọ kí ló lè fásitì ẹ̀ lè fẹ́sì àlọ́ lè lé nípa àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ fún Mamela ni. Tó bá fẹ́ fẹ́rù àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ní kó wèrè wà dá dúró sílé sọ̀rẹ́ ní táìmù tó fẹ́ máa fẹ́. Tó ó ní kò tí
bàbá tó wà ní
kó bá tẹ̀ fẹ́ láti díẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ó fẹ́ láti díẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ó máa láwọn nǹkan tó máa ṣe. Ó wá wá nìyẹn ó máa bá ó tọ́ ó ta nípa àkóso tí òkú ní kò lè last.
Sísí dúpẹ́ dáàdi yín wà ní gbòòrò ṣáà fi pé ẹni tó wà ń gbòòrò lè fẹ́ wúmà tó wà ń gbòòrò.
Any?
That ain't the one in Boro.
Àwọn ògbóró méjì máa ń fẹ́ra wọn gbà mí.
Ẹnìkan máa ń láti jókòó sílé.
Ẹ̀yàn kan máa calm down tó bá ti yá. Because wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń jẹ ní gbòòrò yẹn.
Because àwọn ọmọ ṣe yọgá àti ṣe wọn ní máa bọ́ ọmọ ṣé wọn ní máa fọwọ́ kàn án ṣé wọn ní máa ṣe ṣé wọn ní máa ṣe tó máa ṣe.
Àti Madam, fẹ́ sọ ọ̀gọ̀gọ̀ ìgbésùn àti nǹkan tẹ sọ́nsìn yìí fẹ́ gẹ́ tó yẹ everybody. Ó ní máa fẹ́yàn tó wá tún máa lọ máa ṣeré lórí social media. I mean so many marriages also. Ṣé yín ó ń ṣe torí wá sí nǹkan ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní some marriages mi tó yẹ pé ọkàn wọn máa wọ pé òun ò fẹ́ lórí social media wèé ní gbogbo ẹ̀yìn ni. It's been controlling. These are the things that we see. That someone couldn't go no come and be can go from there my being on my work.
Why you ní bàjẹ́ járe láì fi pé ìwọ o fẹ́ máa show káàkiri fẹ́ máa show káàkiri. Ó ní àgẹ́ ìfẹ́ máa rìn káàkiri àwọn òde kò ní lọ́wọ́ wá sí. Oh, and then for everybody. I have a
question for so many people here. Now, I understand women are beautiful. Wrong. What is the essential reason the man post the picture? To get like, and you don't comment. Don't call him like a picture of me. I put your comment to me.
Wallah.
Any sùúrù, láti ní security issue.
Emma, over to you.
Yes, thank you, Sister Adupe, for handing the mic over to me on this particular topic. It's beautiful. You cannot deny the fact that social media is a drug. Okay? You use it for a Tylenol is good for your headache. It's good for body pain. Miss Suru, I like it beautiful, okay? You asked a question and I'm going to answer it.
I'm with you.
Good. Now,
please, can you repeat that question?
Okay, this beautiful said, why is it that people post their pictures likes, but when their husbands or their partners post the picture and women are liking it?
Oh, he's going to like another woman's picture.
Okay, he's going to like another woman's. Now, the difference is that if this woman has women have instincts, their instincts, right? If this woman has there's a way that somebody would like a picture. If I like other guys' pictures now. Like what you call it, that the guy that when I love Davido. Every time I make a joke with my husband, like Davido is my person and everything. It does not mean anything. Now, if I take it further, I send a DM to Davido in a sexual manner, that disrespect of myself, disrespect of my husband, and disrespect of whatever family that we are building. Okay? Now, the thing is that some pictures, why are you liking those pictures? A woman is looking like overly sexy. What are you liking the picture for? Especially when you know that your wife has a problem with the woman.
Really? You can like other pictures.
But you're happy when guys like your picture.
Guys can like my picture. Am I naked in my picture?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, is the lady naked?
Okay, wait now. Let me. If you can like pictures, okay? You can like people's pictures. You can make a comment. Who is saying? TK is saying it's hypocrisy. It's not hypocrisy. It's just
like trying pictures. To like a picture, but
great one. You like picture. You know what brought up this topic? I'll tell you. Hold on, Emma. You know what brought it up? I'll make you give an example. The reason why is there was a time that I actually wrote something on my babe's picture and she deleted it and she enjoys the familiarity of people liking her picture. But when I started liking people's picture and commenting them, she started fighting me. Why? Is that not hypocrisy?
It's not hypocrisy.
Oh.
It is. Wait, Matilda, wait now. Maybe she's enjoying the attention of other men.
What's that? Is that not cheating?
I agree that that's cheating. I agree that that's cheating.
Then you now blame another man.
You guys
similar question báyẹn rí pé reason táwọn obìnrin fi máa ń fine ni pé we love you tàbí kan hype wa afẹ́ jáde.
Sister Matilda, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run from ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ máa try láti wá sí platform yìí because so that ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ máa try láti wá sí platform yìí tẹ́ bá wá sí platform yìí.
You don't know Mrs. Matilda? She comes, she just disappeared for a while.
She's always here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's always here.
No, because if she comes,
She's foundation member.
Because if she comes there, if she comes there, it will be controversial.
Emma, dodgy question.
No, I'm not dodging question. Life is beautiful for me. My husband is sitting right by my side. For me, my husband is not a social media person. My thing is that women know what they want. So if you are a fan,
àwọn obìnrin àti sábà kọjá àyè wa ẹ̀yin lè máa kọjá àyè yín.
Exactly. Exactly. If I sit down there now, yes, if I post a picture on my Instagram, which is usually where I post my pictures, I don't do Facebook as much. So if I post my picture on my Instagram, and I know èmi fúnra mi tí mo post picture yẹn, mo mọ̀ pé mo dùn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. What was I expecting when I posted it? I was expecting to be praised, correct?
Just like the same other women are posting their pictures that they want men to praise them too.
No, I'm not posting it. I'm not posting it for a man to praise me.
What are you posting it for?
I'm posting it for you people to post.
Then why don't you disable people who like it?
If I'm going to let me give you an example, Mr. Great One. Let me give you an example. Life is beautiful. I have a friend, a guy, he's a doctor. So he posted a picture. What was it? It was just wearing a Tommy Hilfiger shirt, and it looked very good. But the way the shirt was so nice. So I was like, "You look good." Finish. Don't say more than that because you don't know if his wife has access to his stuff, and they don't disrespect.
Emma, that is wrong. Emma, that is wrong. Don't say you look good. Emma, don't say you look good. You look good. Say the shirt looks good. No. Emma, don't say you look good. Say the shirt looks good. The shirt
looks good on you. Hey, wait. Let me land now.
Emma, very dodgy. Great One. Emma, very dodgy.
I'm not dodging. Now, okay. Now, you now posted another one. This was, I think, we went to Djibouti. Me had left Djibouti. I was back in America. So he comes back and then he posted the picture. Him and his friends, blah blah blah. They're wearing green and black. So and they have accessories. So I said, your feet looks good. It's all of you. Your feet. You guys' feet looks good. He said yes, I do. I said yes. And I said but the people here, the eyes they are using to look at us, we don't like it. That's I think the older women that were there and everything. I said, well, this one looks good. So people started commenting. Now, this is not a DM conversation. This is on his page. Do you get? So I make, other people are making comments alongside our comments, right? Next thing, somebody just comes up and says, oh, do you think we are not going to have a family meeting on this matter? Since that day, I'm thinking, now that you are mentioning, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, it's not that deep. Bro. It was just about like the combination of black and green. Do you get? What anything? So
maybe it's wrong. You see, we're all human, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I said when you said you look good, you might not even think about anything negative. But trust me. But when you say the shirt looks good, that is okay. Don't say the shirt looks good on you. You're already looking at him.
Hey, that's where I figured. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I figured from that conversation. At the end of the day, now that Life is Beautiful is mentioning it, and I understand what what was going on there. But that was not the intention, right? So to Miss Matilda's this thing that is hypocrisy. It could be. in this thing, but the intention is not that. That's not the intention.
That is exactly the way I'm talking right now. That it might be, I might also be liking that person picture just to like for sake, and that doesn't mean I really have something or fancy the girl. Just exactly.
Yeah, life is beautiful. Depend lórí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe rí nílé.
This thing happens a lot in our society, a lot. And time I saw Otoro so with my song. Sherry, Motilo record together. They can't even like pictures of other women because you're woman bound. Why? Why can't you like that picture? Because they are getting 200 likes, and you can just contribute 1 like to one person's picture, and they are criticizing you on it. Why? Because they think you are going to go and change that one. So what's the possibility?
Life is beautiful. There's a solution here. I've learned it, and I've learned it well. Instead of liking it on social media, like it in your head and let it finish there.
Let me tell you, the best like Timomani or just my post or community.
Exactly.
Post. What am I saying? The money around Ashewu.
And she must hello post below.
Yes.
I'm a man. I'm a big back on Wosita, and when you get everybody more coming,
ọkọ mi gan mọ̀ pé tí n bá fẹ́ kí n ní likes tó pọ̀ love tó pọ̀ ní maybe Facebook TikTok anywhere ọkọ mi ni mo máa post ó tà.
But Sister Maltida, why is it that a lot of married women don't like posting their husband on social media?
Olóyè ti sọ pé mi ò mọ ó depend lórí
wọn. Ní kọ́tọ́ ń ṣe great one. Kọ́tọ́ ń ṣe èmi àgbẹ̀ bíbí jáde
àgbẹ̀ ní àǹfààní ṣé mo tẹ̀lé trust ẹ̀ obìnrin á ní problem. Ọkọ mi máa lọ pàtí.
Some people like
that. Ọkọ mi like orí òsì lọ. Ó sọ kélé ìmọ̀ àkọ́ máa check on him lẹ́kọ̀ọ̀kan níbo lẹ́rìn dé o.
You are married to somebody. We are not celebrities now. You are married to somebody. You cannot post it. Then what's privacy about it?
Mi ò mọ reason táwọn so ẹ̀mí máa blame àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn báwo náà ṣe rí ńlé tí ò bá lè trust ọkùnrin gbogbo ibo ló lọ tẹ̀lé tí obìnrin á máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bẹ̀rù but tó bá fẹ́ tẹ̀lé trust pé ní problem pé really ní problem.
Ọwọ́ adìyẹ ṣe ìlànà náà lọ máa ń fi gbogbo yẹn ṣe excuse the manipulating tactics náà ní gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí manipulating tactics náà ni manipulating tactics náà ní gbogbo nǹkan máa ń lò wọ́n máa sọ pé ọ̀hún privacy kí ni wọ́n ní privacy tẹ̀lé hide the photo yìí gan náà gan. They might just read privacy. Sometimes I wonder why we are hypocrites in our life, honestly, or not that gym. We will say we don't want to fund this man because I want to hate everybody more. But meanwhile, maybe that person of that person will make you know the truth of that person.
Yeah.
Maybe no need or bring me was because I don't know me was because only you make true that you posting it, you'll be able to discover some story about that person.
They will not post it because they have a hidden agenda.
Hidden agenda. That's why I'm saying hypocrisy don't show now.
So post the husband, let everybody know him.
I'm manipulating tactics. No, I'm
benefit by themselves.
I think Edison got to do bad. SOB, that my love one, I must be out of the newer thing. Time is smart, but I must be aggressive. We are this, we are narcissists, we are that, we are that. But meanwhile, I think boss in got to you 1 year. So the master of this, somebody might buy me to be a narcissist. Bye bye, my lord. This is how I want it. This is how I want it. What is the point of me having someone I can't even say, I can't even talk, I can't even post, I can't even say this? Or I'm also because I'm so
yeah, I know. If you are posting yourself, you're supposed to post your partner too. Why? You want to flaunt that? Don't flaunt that with the post.
So tell me you post your call, me post the me pe mo love ọkọ mi. It's not
my sister.
Emma Binu, Mr. Hade, are you here? Okay, Mr. Hade ti lọ mu coffee. Unmute your mic.
I'm here.
We have Mr. Ade in our midst.
Contribute, Mr. Ade.
Yes, ma. Thank you very
much.
I can't run, ma.
Come on board.
K1, Sherry, K1 àkọ́kọ́. ẹnìkan sọ fún mi gbà ẹ lọ ó ní kò ní pẹ́ nítorí Ẹ̀gbá àti Abẹ́òkúta Ẹ̀gbá àti Ìjẹ̀bú tó bá fẹ́ra wọn in an elaborate wedding marriage ó ní it doesn't last pé ká máa wọ́n lòun fún lọ́dún márùn-ún tòótọ́ kò pọ́dún márùn-ún so ó tún sọ àwọn èèyàn kan fún mi tẹ́kẹ́ mi ìfìdárúkọ tòótọ́ gbogbo bó ṣe sọ yẹn kò pẹ́. Now, in this case, I post, I've been in that situation in the past, and my wife was like, you're loving everybody, you can't even love mine. And I said, oh, you are not even a friend. So why would I come and love you? Well, we are friends on Facebook, on social media, yes. I will love you, I will comment, I will make so much comments.
Okay. Mr. Andy, why are you not friends with your wife on social media?
Because she did not ask for friendship, and I did not ask as well.
Thank you.
She did not ask. So, then after that.
So, Mr. Ade, she doesn't see what goes on, you don't see what goes on.
At all.
I don't mind. I seriously don't mind.
But that was then, that was when we were together, but we're no longer together, so.
Emmanuelle, probably that's one of the reasons you are no longer together.
Consequences.
No. That wasn't. We had our own underlining so much.
I would like to talk in regards to that as well.
Okay, go on.
Chemole, add to that.
Okay,
yes. Okay. So my own side of that story is that by the time they join social media, and could see conversation between me and my husband by social media, so I didn't even know it was active. Ìjọ kan ni cousin kan sọ̀rọ̀ pa kìíní mo wá dé okay àjẹkí mi náà ti sign up. So I'm not talking about Facebook, and that's like maybe 18 or 17 years, 12 years ago or there, about long time. Nígbà tí mo dẹ̀ àgbà tí mo dẹ̀ rí pé my husband ó ti wà ní for some time, I'm like, say anything about this and all that, and I saw that he had lot of friends, and they had no one request for friendship. He didn't accept me for it till today to accept me.
Why?
You know, and I'm like, what is this? So and the next thing he said, I want you to get out of social media, but the social media that you've been, those of me, see and you now want me to, no, I'm not going to go. So whatever that is, that social media that you're not telling me, I mean, so I want to be able to see. So, and in fact, I requested, you know, the Facebook thing that they will say married status, can you come married to? I said married to, I linked myself to him. He disconnected me from him. And this year, 23 years of marriage.
In case of
so I just say by the time I saw his friends obìnrin nìkan ni wọ́n rí lórí Facebook ni wọ́n rọ́pò tó jẹ́ friend you know.
I said the honest part, she's still a friend on my Facebook.
I told myself, you know, because one thing about me is that from very kid tí wọ́n kọ́ wa pé if you are tó bá halẹ̀ mọ́ mo pé if you touch this thing again I'm going to you know the thing tó máa fi kọ́ àwọn ọmọ kékèké pé if you touch this thing I'm going to seize your phone or something. If you know that you are not going to do that thing tó fi halẹ̀ mọ́ mo ọmọ yẹn bá touch ẹ̀ tó bá gba phone lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ next time tó bá sọ fún ọmọ pé kó má touch kìíní ẹ̀ ọmọ yẹn máa touch ẹ̀ because kò sí consequence. So for me, I know some women will say if you do this I'm going to leave you. But because I know I'm not going to leave, I go mind my business. I just I have media, I'm active, he's active. Sometimes we come, he doesn't even comment, he doesn't even like my picture, but I just do my own thing. And that has never been any issue between me and him anymore. He has his own thing on social media, I have my own things on social media, and I don't really check on his phone, because even his phone, I'm very sure he has like five levels of security, fingerprints, leg print, toe print, eye, kinikon, and all that. And I don't want to give myself headache.
Number B, Facebook, yellow.
Lie.
Eyeballs.
Wait, great one. Please, okay, let me let Mr. Ade talk, then I'll ask my question.
Right. Thank you very much, man. Sherry, on my Facebook, she's still a friend on Facebook. Now, what's it called? On the Twitters and every other thing, she's not. But then, a man going nigga alone, I might be like, who are these? Who is this? Who is that? Madam, I saw this person is that, that person is this. But why is this one so doing this and this? I don't know. You want to ask her? Go ahead and ask her. Not me. I don't know why. Why tell me go down share bye. That's my decision because I like that. I like to do that. So I'm ready for your question, man.
Oh no, the question was going to be for great one. And life is beautiful. Because I know life is beautiful. It's going to come after me, but I'm going to ask anyway.
So,
so Ms. Olabisi said that she does not access his phone or whatever because he's not living, even if she sees whatever, right? So my question is, with all the 101 million levels of security, do you think a married woman should not have access to her husband's phone?
Okay, let me tell you something, right? And I'll say something before I go to that question. Yeah, I've said something that you don't want to post your husband because you're a private person, right? I don't think there's anything wrong you posting your partner. I don't think. Even if you change partners or you're not with another partner, you change another partner, you're not with another partner, you change another partner. I will tell you something. It is the same women that will say that I ain't buy a car and they are worried about it. Now are the same women that will not say, I don't care, I have to make myself happy. So in one word, it's like you are making yourself happy by throwing yourself there to show to the world maybe you are married or maybe you are not married. So that is up to you. Now, regarding to the phone thing that you're trying to say, I don't have an issue letting my partner go into my phone because I don't have anything to hide. The minute I start hiding my phone from my partner, don't worry, there's something I'm hiding. So I don't have an issue at all. I even think that both partners should be able to communicate because if anything happens to me today, for example, Oloma Getari, I have an heart attack, I cannot talk, I cannot be anywhere, and she needs to access my phone to get something or to get an information or to call someone that does not have the same number with me or with her, she can be able to access it. But some men, I don't know what they do in their phone. They can hide their number. They can hide their PIN from their wife. That is me. I don't count that as relationship. I count that as there's something behind that you don't want your partner to see. So it's up to them. But a woman too should also be free to give her phone to her husband. Even as a matter of fact, I won't believe me what to give me. Come and low bathroom on my own phone, Danny. Come and low toilet on my own phone. Single angle of their life, they carry that phone. Even when they get on first swing on my own phone, they say baby, doesn't down over. Oh, my phone, they're going to control. So if you have a problem, I don't think you're in the right relationship. If you're in the right relationship, I don't think there's anything wrong for you to drop your phone anywhere. And if your phone is ringing, Sister Dupe, my darling, let me pick up my phone there. Who's calling me? There's nothing wrong in it, unless you have something to hide. That is my own point of view. That's my own.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Emma, let me answer that question. Let me answer that question.
1 minute.
When you are done, I will say something.
Facebook, not Facebook, WhatsApp, what's the name? Additional security, such that I want him back to Sibe, I want him back to Sibe. Don't back call anybody to back phone here, or lady one basoro. I want to go on. Into the bikini, all that coffee, code see, or put your face recognition. So now these days, you can just leave your phone, do whatever. If your phone rings, pick it up. If phone rings, boom, it says you want to answer it, you won't be able to answer it. That's it. The other thing is that, tell it. In those days, Facebook, WhatsApp, you can scroll. One people text you text messages and one but this in no way you can't do that because you don't have the right to do that. So the extra security upon security, but you need so it's like even I want to cheat go, they don't really care anymore that if you want to look at my phone, I open it for you because I know the other part of what's called the the security in the secured ones there, the locked chats, they call locked chats. The locked chats there, you cannot reach it. Take for instance, what's it called? Your
That means you are guilty of the offense, sir.
Certainly yes. Certainly yes. I'm a master of the game.
Okay.
I'm not a baby when it goes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
No, I want to ask Mr.
Okay.
Great to answer the question.
Okay. Let me put it this way.
Go to one of your contacts, scroll it to the left, you will see it there. You want to lock it. Then you put somebody there.
I don't want
somebody
to.
there. I'm not asking you to do, I'm just telling you.
I don't want
You might not
to.
be interested, somebody else might be interested.
Mr. Ade, please, can I talk?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to stand with life is beautiful 100%. Yeah. In such cases, it happens. But to me, when I met my wife, her phone was her private, was her privacy. Yeah. I put password on my phone. Yeah. It's a private thing. Yeah. When we got married, we never had any agreement that we should put on our phones. We should, get to know each other better through phones or anything. So till today, she passwords her phone and I password my phone. So I don't know how to answer that because I have not given myself any reason to think unthinkable. And I don't think she has asked me once, why do I password my phone? And I said, when you met me, I always password my phone. In fact, when I met you, you always password your own phone. So you asking me to, why do I password my phone is an answer you got before you got married to me. So sometimes what you don't know don't kill you. Do you understand? You don't need to search for things that will hurt you. You don't need to intentionally.
That will alter.
There might not be even anything. So just the way you start, finish with it. Yeah. I want to see such trust issues. No mama bring up here. And that is, I'm not saying they're looking for bad things, but they want to disagree with their thoughts that, okay, this woman that I'm with right now, she's honest with me 100%. She's not hiding anything based on the experience they have gone through before. But to me, my phone is passworded. My wife's phone is passworded. I don't have any business with her phone, and she does not have business with my phone. And we are living. It's okay. Any man that sees that, any man that other people don't like or don't appreciate. Èmi irú èmi sì ti bá gbé ìyàwó mi jáde tí ọkùnrin ò bá wo ìyàwó mi tí ò bá tiẹ̀ ṣe tí ò bá I don't feel fulfilled because èmi gan mo are proud of pé fine woman ni mo gbé dání. You get what I mean? So it's more like a fulfillment it's more like a fulfillment for me when I see other men trying to hi. Now it's not up to you to put a boundary to it. If you don't put a boundary to it, that's when we have problems.
Thank you. You trust your wife. You trusted your wife, which is important. Very good. All those people, they are rather insecure.
That's for me. That's for me.
Most men are insecure.
Our méjèèjì lájọ
fún. Sister Bifalas.
Do you get? So lè wá lè fọbẹ̀ kó mi lọ́bẹ̀ lè fi àjọ wà ń tà ni.
Ṣé wàá bí?
Most relations, just lack of trust and insecurity. That's it. They don't trust each other and they are not secure about each other.
Hold on. Let's hear from Sister Bifalas, please.
Èmi believe pé tí trust issue bá wà ni èèyàn lè máa dá àtúntò tí pátá èèyàn fi ń
Thank you. Thank you. Trust. That's it. Insecurity. That's it. Thank you.
Now when you feel insecure,
Not necessarily.
in most
Get that bone got Mrs. Bifalas get that bone got
in most cases, nǹkan tí mo fi pé ó máa ń fà ní. So in the first place tí mi ò bá doubt partner mi ò tẹ̀ ní ìwò bóyá ó fi password sórí fóònù àbí kò fi password sórí fóònù. Àwọn nǹkan tó bá bring gbogbo irú àwọn idea yẹn ni pé bí tó bá ti di pé bóyá pé obìnrin lọ sí restroom ó lọ sí ó ń di fóònù kiri àbí ọkọ èèyàn ó ń di fóònù káàkiri ìgbà máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní suspect pé there's something wrong àbí kò
madam wàhálà àti ẹnìyẹn tó bá ń ṣe ṣìnà kì í ní ìfọkànbalẹ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
there is no rest for the wicked exactly.
àbí kí ló kù wọlé tó má lè gbé.
wọ́n ní tẹ́yìn obìnrin láti mọ̀ ní pé a ti ṣe ṣìnà ó easy nítorí pé kíni. àsìkò tí mo fi lọ fi ṣẹ́ ó easy àsìkò tí mo fi síbi iṣẹ́ you know where I'm going, you know where I've been. I know àsìkò tí mo lọ síbi iṣẹ́ you know where I've been, you don't know. àṣìṣe ṣìnà ó easy fún both ọkùnrin àti obìnrin.
You know, from the part of the world where we come from, go easy for ọkùnrin and àwọn obìnrin Nàìjíríà tí ó bá fẹ́ gbélé ọkọ I believe pé ọkùnrin gbọ́dọ̀ cheat.
Go easy for both genders. Go easy for both genders. Ẹ má parọ́ fúnra wa. Ẹ má parọ́ fúnra wa. Ẹ má fúnra wa. I will tell you why.
I feel like for the both ways, tí èèyàn bá wà determined pé òun fẹ́ ṣe, ó máa wá bó ṣe máa easy. But if you are determined that you are not going, you don't want to do it, it will be difficult.
No,
cheating is not okay.
It is not easy. Let me tell you why it is not easy. There are different types of cheating. Do you understand? A man will rather cheat physically. A woman will cheat from a place of communication first of all. I'm telling you the truth. Tóbìnrin ìpínlẹ̀ lọ ṣe máa ń sọ kí ní ẹ̀ ń ta pé tóbìnrin bá ṣe ṣìnà fear your life because ó lè pa ẹ́ because ó goes with emotions. Ọkùnrin máa ṣe ṣìnà ń ta ó máa padà wá sílé ó máa claim out tó tiẹ̀ nírú ẹni tó ń bá ṣe ṣìnà pẹ̀lú. So let's be honest with each other. If you are doing ṣìnà, you will never have peace of mind for yourself because you will be thinking about the next lie. You will be thinking about what you. Ẹ
má ṣe mistake. What I'm trying to say by pé ó easy ni pé tó bá jẹ́ ọkùnrin lọ́wọ́ nìkan lò. It's just like kí wọ́n ká ọkùnrin if you catch your partner cheating as ọkùnrin after a while ẹnu lẹ máa fi sọ ìdílé máa fi jókòó ẹ máa sort it out. But obìnrin ó sì lè forgive ọkùnrin but ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin ẹ̀yin lẹ́dí because
the stigma gan.
Men don't forgive when things like that.
Madam ẹ jẹ́ kí n já ẹ̀ sí 99% of women that are cheating on their husband, the story can never come out because tí ọkùnrin yẹn bá sọ pẹ́rẹ́ ego is tarnished. So let's not go there. Àwọn obìnrin ló máa ń tètè sọ níta because they've gotten, it's common. Tí Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ o, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ o, mo lè gbà o. If peradventure, no, I can't take it because I'm not doing that. Tíjọ́ tí n bá ká ẹni máa kó kúrò nílé náà. I'm not going to stay. So what I am trying to say, so this is.
But when you back on my expert,
No. I don't. Listen. I don't. Let me tell you something. I don't.
So you don't
expect.
I
don't cheat. Else, I don't cheat. But the moment I start cheating, I will leave that house. I would rather leave than cheating.
That's good.
If my wife cheats, I would leave.
Big fellas, this is true. Great one, we can speak for Great One on behalf of Great One. Okay? He's telling his truth.
Yeah. Yeah, he's telling his truth. So.
Tí obìnrin bá cheat, ìtìjú ni fọ́kùnrin lọ kó máa lọ sọ́ńtà pé ìyàwó mi cheat. Ìtìjú ni wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀.
It's but what I'm saying is that most men will not forgive their wife for cheating. That's what I'm
both gender. It is both gender.
Yàtọ̀ sí ní kó jẹ́ sí ìdíwọ̀n ní forgive. Obìnrin sì máa ń forgive. Obìnrin mi ti welcome the husband back.
Sister mi is a lie. Tẹ́bá nípò tí obìnrin bá forgive kò kí n forget. Ó lè dàgbà darúgbó kó pay back. Ẹ má máa jẹ́ ká máa parọ́.
Ẹ wo great one ẹ ṣe jàre ibẹ̀ gbọ́ngàn lẹ́lọ́ yẹn. Ibẹ̀ gbọ́ngàn ẹ máa gbogbo nǹkan tó máa sọ pé àwọn ọ̀sùn àkọ́bí ìta máa sọ nípa obìnrin.
Ó sún ọjọ́ ìgbà
ẹ̀ because owó ò tí kẹ̀jú ga owó ò tí kò gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ dání. Owó ẹ̀ má tún gbàgbọ́dà báyìí ajá.
Why do you think most marriage break up tó bá ti dé overseas? Is it not because of the trauma of cheating?
Yeah, ó ti fẹ́ akátá, ó ti fẹ́ akátá lóyún, ó ti ṣe gbá. It doesn't even have to be
àwọn obìnrin ní ìjọ tó ń tolerate cheating ẹlòmíì ò capable láti dá ọmọ tó fúnra ẹ̀ kò lè sọ tó máa
God bless you my sister. Obìnrin wa náà ìlú yẹn.
Exactly.
Yeah, so tẹ bá ti rí pé obìnrin. Tẹ bá lóbìnrin tó ń jókòó ó ní reason. Ó ní
ṣé obìnrin tó jẹ́ pé ó ti fi ẹlẹ̀ bí
and then society wọ́n máa ń stigma single mom wọ́n máa ń stigma single mom so women would rather stay in an abusive marriage just because pé wọn ò wà single mom.
Exactly. Because they want to stay as a single mom. Abs. It's because hold on, not because they don't want any Sade, not because they don't want to be like a single mom. Oh, tí ìnáwó láti dúró ni. Tó máa ti ní àbí tó máa rí ọkùnrin tó bẹ́tà jọ pọ̀ wọn lọ. A kàn lẹ̀. So ẹ má sọ pé obìnrin wọn forgive. Obìnrin gan-an kan wọn forgive. Ọkọ̀ máa dúró náà máa calculate. They have a calculated plan.
Life is good.
I have a question here. Why táwọn ọkùnrin gangan ni most kìíní kó máa ń tìtù jù? Kí ló dé sí àwọn ọkùnrin?
ìyáyé ìsìn gan ti ń tìtù wọ́n tún gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ̀ ọkùnrin ni obìnrin tó wà sáà
Sister Bifala.
married women the way they are cheating now.
The rate of married women cheating is higher than the rate of the man cheating. But the rate of man being caught while cheating is higher than the rate of women being caught while cheating.
Yes,
because the only thing
women are very
because the only reason tí a fi lè mú obìnrin is by through DNA and all those things. They ever move obìnrin by one-on-one kẹ́ mú lápá báyìí pé ó cheat láyé. They are very very skillful.
Sister Dupe, ṣe ti gbọ́ pé tí ọmọ àṣẹ díà ní UK sí.
Okay.
Yes. Wọ́n ti pass law ẹ̀.
Yes.
Wọ́n ti pass law ẹ̀.
Next
I
year.
don't understand.
They'll be doing DNA for the child. They are trying to. This is the reason behind it. Hold on. This is the reason behind it.
Jáwọn tó fẹ́ fi gbà wé.
No. This is the reason behind it. Ọ̀fẹ́ try láti máa mọ sickness ọmọ láti lẹ̀. Showing the disease in the child láti lẹ̀. So by that way they'll be able to capitalize who the father is and who the mother who the father of the child is now.
No, that is beautiful. Why are you making it sound that way? That's not. You got us shit. They do the DNA.
It's fine.
They do the DNA. Hold on, Mr. Ade. DNA here is for if peradventure there's a disease passed from the father to the child, so that there will be early detector.
Yes, that's what I said now. Early detector.
But at the back of the equation, it still reveals that they want to check if the father.
Yes, now. Because if I check my Baba in UK, I won't carry on to Baba and the Darrow there, you'll be.
Àwọn ní dáràn, àwọn tó ń gbọ́ ọmọ bàbá ọ̀ṣun náà dáràn.
Àwọn ló dáràn.
Ọdún bẹ́ẹ̀ sí Tadúpẹ́.
Àwọn tí ò tó kò jẹ́ náà dáràn.
Ọlọ́run bá wo ọdí calculate báyìí.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n parọ́ kan fún yín.
Ẹ tó máa lóyún sí ó mọ̀ pé by next year ló máa bímọ.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé tí ọmọ bá ṣe DNA tó bá sọ pé the probability is 70 to 30. What does that mean? It's not, that DNA is not 100% from the father.
Oh, that means the father's one is a little bit there.
Now,
Thank you very much. So what it means is that it takes more than 60 days kí spermatozoa tó clear nínú obìnrin. So peradventure, yeah?
I think it's 3 days.
No, it's not 3 days. The gene, no, it's not 3 days. It's 60 days. The same way Baba Shen recover between 30 days. That can waste the sperm.
No, it takes 72 hours for it to reach the sperm. Okay, that's what I said. But to come out of the body, because gynecology will tell you.
Emma, no,
even after 5 days after sex, it might still be trickling down. So some of the deposits might still be trickling down. So it's more like
some of the atoms trickle down.
So peradventure, you have sex within 2 weeks interval. Peradventure, you have sex between 2 interval, and the second one, it will still
No, I don't
carry
have
the
sex.
DNA of the first one.
I mean, ṣé náà nìkan ló máa ń pè wọ́n.
Àti ẹ̀yin náà bùbá o. Ẹ tún tàgbó.
Ẹ̀rọ mi ò ta fojúsíà.
Àgbo
tí mò ń ta is just for flat tummy and slimming tí mi ta fojúsíà mi ta.
Aphrodisia ẹ máa ń ta ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àbí.
Mi ta fojúsíà mi just for and supplement for skin. Supplement for skin ni mo ta mi ta fojúsíà mi ta gbogbo yẹn ni mi kẹ̀ mélòó lára mi.
So Ọlọ́run, we are getting to the world tó jẹ́ pé torí póbìnrin ní pé they are selfish, I want to be selfish, I want to love myself, I want to be for myself. Àwọn ọkùnrin náà ti ń ṣe o, wọ́n ti pọ̀ tán ṣe o, torí ẹni single father ṣe pọ̀ o, torí ẹni single mother ṣe pọ̀ o.
Ó ṣe dandan mọ́, ó jẹ́ ń ṣe dandan mọ́.
Ó ṣe dandan mọ́.
Ó ṣe dandan mọ́ kí ọmọ ọ̀bẹ má rí mọ́.
Matilda, ẹ wo ẹ gbàgbé sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́sì, wọ́n yìí dógò yìí.
Mo ní choice ni mo ní ọdẹ lọ sí fẹ́rẹ́ sísá gan.
Ok, ṣé tí wọ́n mọ̀ kankan, Àjídúpẹ́, ṣé mọ̀ kankan, ẹ tún ajá ẹgbẹ́ bọ̀dì sí. Ṣé mọ̀ kan sì pé obìnrin sì tó pọ̀, wọ́n pọ̀ sí àwọn guys kan. Ó dàbí mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ẹ ní Greatford tó ń ṣe camera down sí lórí gbogbo tẹlifíṣàn lórí.
Wàhálà tó ń kọ́ sí wàhálà.
Lórí ibo.
Lórí fóònù tó yẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ máa pàdé wọn lẹ́nìí ìjọ kejì báyìí ẹ máa ṣe camera down ìjọ kẹta báyìí ẹ máa múra yín dídó ni.
Ṣàlàyé kí ni mílíọ̀nù.
Ó pọ̀ gan ni náà. Ìgbèlè Greatford ẹ máa ṣàlàyé fún wọn.
Ẹ lọ sọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ yín ẹ̀gbọ́n ń bẹ̀.
Ọ̀rẹ́ wa wo. Chemistry.
Báyìí gbogbo ń ṣe báyìí náà ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣàlàyé kíní fún wa.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ kò yé mi ibo lẹ ti pàdé ṣé lórí WhatsApp.
Live WhatsApp.
Ẹ ṣàlàyé ìtàn.
Camera down, is that when a lady comes on, maybe like you guys are chatting, full sex, okay, that's what it is. Okay.
But where are you meeting? Are you meet on TikTok and Facebook, Abi?
Gbogbo ẹ̀ máa pọ̀. Àwọn obìnrin àti Dupe nǹkan tí mo tún láti sọ fún yín pé àwọn obìnrin gan náà gan ọ̀fẹ́ máa rí mọ́. Ẹ fẹ́ jẹra yín lọ́rọ̀ yìí. Ẹ pàdé mi mo láìkẹ́ báyìí fẹ́ jẹra wa.
Life is beautiful. Does that not tell you that, you see, don't test a woman because you think you are crazy, so you crazy, yeah. So it is very, very, don't enter a marriage or relationship, a serious relationship, knowing that there's a potential of, like there's something in criminal law that says that Everybody is capable of doing evil. Everybody. But
that's not evil now. That's not evil.
Now, no. I'm trying to explain something. Everybody is capable of doing evil. It is what you have decided, what part of you have decided to cultivate. Having phone sex with your spouse or with your partner is not bad. But when life is beautiful, we're saying that women are now like, you know what, we don't have to be married. Whatever a man can do, a woman can do better.
You cannot do better.
Let me tell you something. Wait, Ebbs, you are being moral about it. That's why you are saying you cannot do better. If you go on OnlyFans, do you know there are women that use the money they make on OnlyFans to pay their tuition?
Oh yes.
Yes. So it is you who decide that, Benny, that's not for me, and it's fine. It's not for me, even if I was not married.
Emma, there are still women that pay their tuition, that are financially independent, and they still need a man.
You are right. And a man is important because God does not want us to be alone. No,
Emma, keep us one thing.
Is important to man now. Actually, important to
guess what, Matilda? Guess what? If you decide to say,
my name is Anu. Don't stop me calling me Ebbs. My name is Anu.
Okay, Anu, that's a nice thing. Now, guess what? If we now decide the way the situation is going, the way everything is dabaroing, if we now decide that, okay, it is when we need sex, we need each other, you are fulfilling men's dream. I'm telling you the truth.
I'm not fulfilling my own dream. I don't want to get married. I'm not fulfilling my own dream.
Why do
you have to be about men?
Okay.
Matilda, please. Sister Anu, yes, Emmanuelle and Sister Luke, let me
go.
After talking back to both of them, say, no, my brother, want you to. Wọ́n ṣe ní kí tó wọ́n máa dá sí dúpẹ́ láàmú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ọ̀rọ̀ máa yí kọ̀ sí dúpẹ́. Ẹ̀wù kan tọkùnrin ṣe o. Ẹ̀wù kan tí kíní kan ṣe o.
Ẹ̀wù ọkùnrin sọ mí dà.
Anu is saying, I think Anu is saying that she can decide not to be married and still be fulfilled, and it's fine. Everybody doesn't have to be married, because if you've had a bad experience,
my sister,
they are definitely want to be married.
I knew you pretty girl, you get to marry.
One regret.
Èmi understand nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ ṣe.
Adébọ̀dé, olóko ẹ̀ cheat, kò sá kúrò nílé, blablabla.
Miss Matilda, mo fẹ́ sọ nǹkan lórí. So are you saying that because the man is, because you don't want to risk being a single mother, if your husband is cheating, you should stay?
If you know that you
that's
cannot
not the
stay,
point.
if you know you cannot stay, then we have to
Exactly.
There are so many terrible things that man will do to you that is even worse than cheating.
Cheating, that's good. The problem is that but honestly,
I don't know if you were on this show. Sister Dupe, I don't know if you were on this show. Miss Palace, I don't know. Miss Matilda, I'm not sure if you were on this one show. I'm not sure if it's Ojuabe or something, or George Risi. It was George Risi. This lady came up. The issue was cheating, like sleeping with a married man, single people sleeping with married people and everything.
Yes, I remember.
And then this woman boldly also only any he's married. His wife, she specifically even said where she has, like in Naija, Lekki, whatever, that she's married. That the man is married, sorry. She's single. And that whenever she needs the guy will be there. And that she gives the guy money So they now asked her that. Yes, that's what she said. She said it live on George Reese's show. So she
Occupation.
no, she has money. Wait now. Wait. She now said something that shocked me. She said, because she first started with her story, that her husband left her a year. She didn't enjoy her marriage. After the first year, the guy left. He was sleeping around, and that the guy left and went to marry somebody else. And the person that he married, I think something happened to him there, and they brought his body back to her. Okay, we'll let him bury and conquer. And after that, the child was, I think, 15 years after the fact. That's when he died. But that after that, she has not had anybody that she has dated, blah blah blah. But now you are dating a married man. But you were angry that your husband left you for a single person. You were married, but you are now doing the same thing to somebody else. She was like, well, yes, Olori Ashiri, yes, thank you, Morayo, that she did not care. I was shocked with the boldness. She said that she takes care of, she gives the guy money, and that the guy
that is the end result. That is the end result.
Most people so for one slide to read for one cheese. It's not because of cheese. One version street.
Let's get
a cheating man can cause death.
Are we really living our home?
You adding things.
Are we really living our home because of cheating?
Yeah.
Are we really living our home? It is when you think you are balanced. You need the home street or the robo. We are not really living because of cheating. Oh, that one go sister.
Miss Matilda, are we going to talk about
Sister Matilda? In this case, everybody needs to speak for themselves. I know women that left because their husband cheated. There was no underlying problem.
There was no underlying
problem. Their husband cheated and they left. Everybody is different.
Yes, everybody is different.
Ṣọkùnrin yẹn ṣé wọ́n jọ rí the same level ṣé level kan náà lọ́jọ́ àbí ọkọ yẹn extremely rich.
Is it about money? Did you leave?
About money?
No. Exactly. It's not about money. It's about they are dangerous in cheating. They are dangerous.
90% of wealthy women in the US got their money from divorce.
That is it.
If you did not cheat, you want to
when you leave your marriage for cheating, why do you then go back and start cheating and with another married man?
Yeah, for somebody that does that, then it's questionable. But not everybody that lives when
Yes, because this lady I'm speaking about, you are just scrolling through TikTok. So I just saw it, and then she said it. She was like, she was telling her story, and I was intrigued about it. I was like, okay, let me listen. Until when she just said, well, he's by my side, and I'm not going to leave. I said, what? Like, we hear it, but this one, she said it with her mouth. And people were,
Emma.
Yes. Because she was like, yes, she said it. Yes, that the people that were on that show, that just I know Jesus will. This new. Oh my God. You sound like what's that? Life is beautiful. Doesn't she sound like
What is budget?
What is budget?
Drama queen. But my thing is that, you see, Miss Matilda is right. If you are going to leave your cheating husband, why are you going to now go and marry a married man or be with a married man? Okay, if you didn't, and then I don't always understand when someone says they did not know that the person was married. The first thing you're going to ask is, are you married? If the person tells you yes or no, you will now go and do your own findings, because I don't believe anything that anybody tells me immediately. If I can do my findings, I'll do my FBI findings.
Emma, if you meet somebody like Emma, if you meet somebody like me that they think I don't look married, what are you going to do about it?
It's not about your look, so I have saved a man life because of the FBI.
Correct notion. You see, in the Quran, it says that it's a proverb. Any suru mo advice mo kofe to ni pe Muslim ni pe Ọlọ́run ni pe me Ọlọ́run sọ me Ọlọ́run sọ pé if you can give both women equal love, possible, but they're doing it. No, because they misinterpret it. They don't like him bẹ́ẹ̀ náà mú ni. Ó kù sọ́wọ́ wa náà. They don't like him bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. Even Bíbélì sọ fún wa. Only how we advise you. Only pick life between life and death. Only how we advise pick life over who. He said that if you are capable. If you are capable, great one. Great one. Great one. And also both marry. Gbogbo gaga mu yẹn o fẹ́ marry. O ma marry.
Stop it, Anu, stop it.
Emma, let's go and call Jumoke for her.
Let's go Jumoke. I miss Jumoke.
Anu, gaga mu yẹn.
Anyway,
obìnrin mi ò wà available kò ready láti wà submissive for any ọkùnrin.
It's not a matter of submissive, it's a matter of personal decision.
Yeah,
no, it's a matter of you. It's a matter of you fighting for equality and being a feminist.
I'm not a feminist. I'm sorry, there's nothing wrong with being a feminist because
I'm not a feminist. I know.
think the misinterpretation of feminist.
No, I know the meaning of feminist, so equal rights.
I'm
just saying that me, I'm not a feminist.
Emma, woman misunderstand the meaning. You can be feminine. You can be feminine. In Nigeria. You can be. It's good to have an attribute of femininity, not feminist. Feminist is a feminine.
Yes,
a lot of people misunderstand that thing.
Oh my God, I knew you.
People are asking me what's the meaning of insubmissive. Ṣé gbogbo obìnrin ló láìkì kí ọkùnrin kan máa sọ pé.
Mo ti gbọ́ mo máa máa rìn, mo ti gbọ́. Àbẹ̀yẹ àgbẹ̀sẹ̀ fún mi ti wọ̀ mí lára. Mo máa máa rìn.
Sister B Balance, a lot of people feel that submissiveness is slavery. But mind you, you have to be submissive to one another.
Yes.
What does that
But
mean?
you,
That
the
means,
man, you have to do something to be submissive to. Oh, the man,
no. I disagree with you. We disagree. We don't support violence. It is not a condition. It is not a condition.
It's just that what is happening between Emmanuelle and K1 now. K1, you didn't interview to K1 to grant him. He's trying to let people know that Emmanuelle is not being submissive. Because all fẹ́ lórí social media. But Emmanuelle lọ́kàn ti tiẹ̀. Irú èèyàn tó jẹ́, ó fẹ́ láti prove pé o lè sọ fún mi pé kí n kúrò lórí social media because I want to be your wife. So ọ̀gá méjì ò dẹ̀ lè gbà nínú ọkọ̀ kan náà.
Èèyàn méjì ò tẹ̀lé agree láwọn lè work together láìsí bó bá agree. You have to agree to work
So
together.
mo dẹ̀ ti rí èèyàn, mo ti rí prominent person kan tó pé torí pé kò wà submissive, ó ń sunkún ẹ̀ lẹ́nìí, ó lose marriage for life. Gbogbo wa la mọ̀ lórí social media. Ọkọ ẹ sọ fún mi pé kó fọwọ́ bò kàn ní lórí social media àbí òun.
Sister Adefala, ẹ máa dáwọ́ lọ́wọ́.
That is not requesting me to go off social media is like what are you trying to do? Controlling me. What
No, that is
social media? I will tell you.
Emma, that is not control. That is not control.
Oh yeah, now
That's not control. Emma, that is not control. Emma, that is not. Emma, let me explain something. When a man says,
Why not? I will.
Ìsànú ṣe ti ẹ̀rí kéèsì wa, almost ọkùnrin kankan pẹ̀lú àwọn tiẹ̀. Ẹlòmíì á sọ anything lè máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹlòmíì á sọ mẹ́wàá máa ṣẹlẹ̀, irú ọkọ wo ló fẹ́?
Tèmi K1 gọ́fúnà wọn wà lórí dáàdì wa wà lórí.
Yes, K1 is a public figure tó jẹ́ pé kò
And this woman we are saying, Emmanuelle is a business woman.
he's a public figure,
A business woman that needs to put a business out there.
Excuse me.
Àwọn ọgbọ́n yẹn tó jókòó sórí bíríjì ẹ̀, tọ́yì tó ń ta àti lórí bíríjì.
Yes, she has a page, yes. Don't get it, yes.
Ṣọmọ Emmanuelle before tó fẹ́ kí wà.
Don't get it wrong. Èmi ò mọ̀ o. Nǹkan tó ń sọ ni wípé even if she has to be on social media, do your business and get out there. Do your business and get out there. Ìyọ̀ mi pé kó kúrò lórí social media pátápátá. Just do your business and get out there. That's it. Ó lè post the shop, ó lè post ọjà sórí Instagram.
I know that is not control. That is not control. That is sacrifice. That is sacrifice. Sacrifice.
Iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ti lọ sáré aláwọ̀ ẹ̀ my husband tell me I don't want to see your face. Àwọn èèyàn lè torí ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ Nàìjíríà.
Is that no sacrifice?
Okay, what you as a man, what will you now sacrifice if I sacrifice on social media? Can you have a sacrifice?
What do you want me? What do you want me to do?
On social media.
The question I have is that what am I doing on social media that is affecting
If you tell me to leave social media, listen, if you tell me that I should leave social media, I would leave social media.
I cannot tell you. Why will I tell you to go on social media?
Okay, now if me as a man is telling you, if me as a man with a social status, with a lyric, and I'm telling you to leave social media, why do you have to contest with it?
Why do you have to answer?
Because of propagandas. Because let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth. If she's using if she's using her social media for business platform is another thing. Now, what she's using her social media is okay. Yàwó celebrity, àwọn aṣọ, àwọn set ìtàn tó jẹ́ pé wọn ò sí nílé ọkọ, tó jẹ́ pé oníṣìnà ló wọ́n ń ṣe tó fi ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ ọkùnrin. Ẹjọ́ compete. That is the reason.
Ó fẹ́ máa ṣú àwọn fẹ́tíà, àwọn ìyàwó tó ti lọ. Ó fẹ́ máa drag àwọn girlfriend.
Exactly, that was the reason.
Exactly, that's the problem. That's the problem. Ó fẹ́ máa ṣe pẹ́pẹ́ dem. You want to be doing pẹ́pẹ́ dem ní now.
That is not business. Doing pepper dem is not business.
Kọ́síra wa lẹ́nu lẹ́ni o. That's it. Kí ló tà ń bẹ̀? Kí ló tà lórí Facebook? Pẹ́pẹ́ dem.
Èmi ń tà social media. Èmi ń tà social media o.
My sister, you can go to social media, you can flaunt, you can do anything, but who is your husband? If you promise the kind of a man you want to marry, that's not going to work. Only work. So do the work. It's either you lose your marriage or you stay on social media.
Sisi Dupe bẹ ṣe wá online yìí tẹ ṣe nu lipstick yìí tẹ nu gbogbo makeup yẹn ní kí Emmanuelle wa nu gbogbo makeup ẹ. Orí gbogbo yín kan sọ pé you're fine.
níta pọ̀.
Òótọ́ ni.
Tó wá sí òde fẹ́ rú ẹ̀mí kan tí mo jẹ́ àwọn online lọ yìí kò fẹ́ fún wa.
Adidúpẹ́.
Ṣé ìgbà òun tí mo sọ láti ẹ̀kọ́ ni?
Àgbọ̀.
So bó ṣe kọrin ilé yá o, ilé yá ẹ̀gbọ́.
Gbogbo pariwo ó fine make up ni ẹ ṣe bó ṣe bẹ́yìn ṣe nu lipstick yìí tẹ fine báyìí ẹni kó wọ social media kó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ká wọ bóyá ó fine.
No, she's shown herself without makeup o.
I've not seen it.
It's fine.
Lọ́jọ́ kan báyìí kò ṣe makeup. Though of course you know makeup always enhance her beauty. But that day she wasn't bad.
Doesn't matter. Even if you use your filter, èèyàn bá mọ̀ pé ẹni she fine. You understand? As long as tó bá sì ní good skin, this skin yóò bá ti bàjẹ́. The problem is,
ilé yá o, ilé yá.
drag ẹ̀ báyìí tó fẹ́ náà nìyẹn. A máa drag ẹ̀ lọ ni.
Sísá tèmi tó pẹ́.
Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí
Nígbà tí mo ní ká wá lọ sùn ní sísá tèmi tó pẹ́ fẹ́ wá ga mi sí. Nígbà tí mo ní ká wá lọ sùn. Làwọn ní olóyè mo ti rojọ́ lọ, mo ti kọrin gan mi mọ̀ pé mo ti mute ara mi.
Mo ní kí yín ni o.
Sísá tèmi sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ kí mi àbẹ́ fẹ́ ga mi sí.
No, mi ìganu sí nǹkan.
We listen, we don't judge.
Mo kàn ní kí yín ni mà.
Báwo ṣe wà?
Fine, thank you, ma.
Ó yẹ ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sùn, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sùn. Mari, I'll see you guys later today for semi-final. I'll see you later today for semi-final of my birthday. Tomorrow is the final of my birthday.
Okay.
Ebule kó gbọ́ kó sọ fún tòkù. Sisi Dúpẹ́ máa pé 29.
Àbíkẹ́ good morning dẹ̀
Sisi Dúpẹ́ máa pé 29 lọ́la.
Àfi 29 lọ.
Mr. Dave.
Ẹ fẹ́ dàgbà rárá.
Sisi Dúpẹ́ máa pé 29 lọ́la. But mo máa rí ilé ní alẹ́ Monday.
Life begins at 30. Ẹ má worry.
Semi-final. Ẹ join mi láago 9. Torí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tá a ti ń sọ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí. Question kan máa ń pop up ńbẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ ká sọ lálẹ́ ìní. Ìyẹn ni wípé kí ni ìdí gangan tí a ṣe ń lọ ilé ọkọ? Kí ni ìdí tí ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin tẹ́ ṣe ń gbé ìyàwó? What is the reason for each of us deciding to get married? Ẹ má dáhùn. Ẹ jẹ́ kó dalẹ̀. A rí yín láago 9 ní alẹ́ ìní ní ọjọ́ Monday ní orí ètò Sisi Dúpẹ́. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ti follow Sisi Dúpẹ́ ẹ follow. Kẹ́ wá lọ click notification yín kẹ́ lè máa mọ̀ tí mo bá ti bọ́ síta so that ẹ ní máa miss. Yorùbá sọ wípé afọ́pọ́ ọlọ́gbọ́n ṣọpọ́n òun ò kí ń jẹ́ kí wọ́n pe àgbà níwèrè. So have a blessed new week. Ṣé rí ọ̀sẹ̀ tá a fẹ́ wù yìí? Ọ̀sẹ̀ ayọ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ mi. Ọ̀sẹ̀ ayọ̀ Ọlọ́run máa ṣe gbogbo yín. Ọlọ́run máa fún yín nǹkan dáadáa tẹ́ máa tọ́ka sí nínú ọ̀sẹ̀. Tẹ́ máa fi rántí pé irú wíìkì bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ Sisi Dúpẹ́. Gift tí Ọlọ́run fún mi lélẹ̀ bọ́lọ̀ ṣe máa ṣe nìyẹn. Gbogbo heart desire yín gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ti ń sọ fọ́lọ́run ní kọ̀kọ̀. Ọlọ́run á bá mi dá every single one of you lóhùn. Mr. Ade, ẹ ṣeun sir, thank you for joining. I will see you later today by God's grace. I will see you later. Thank you, everybody. My sisters, my commenters, thank you. Bye, my darling sis. Ṣé ẹ rí wọn? Ṣé ẹ rí wọn? Tí bá ti ní mò ń lọ ilé náà, màmá request ẹ jẹ́ máa lọ, ẹ jẹ́ tètè máa lọ. Ó dàbọ̀, ó dàbọ̀.
Dada, you're waiting. Kí n sálẹ̀.
Thank you, sir. Daddy, I will tell you, sir. God bless you, sir. Bàbá yẹn ti sùn ni. Ọmọ mi yóò lọ ti bízì o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ wọn mi bọ́lá.
Mo ní bàbá yẹn ti sùn ni, mo náà bí mo mi dé ti sùn. Wọ́n ti bízì àbí.
Màmí jẹ́ wàá mi ṣe. Màmí jẹ́ wàá mi ṣe ń tẹ̀ wọ́n. Ayé ò sùn náà, ọ̀dà pé ọ̀run náà ṣe kankan bí. Ayé ò sùn, àwọn nǹkan ṣe kankan bí iṣẹ́. Màmí bọ́lá yẹn mi ń bọ̀, mo ń bọ̀.
Okay, sir.
I'm not one to make fun of breast cancer because a friend of mine just died of that, and I've lost a lot of friends from that breast cancer thing. Okay? Have you told your fans you have breast cancer and you're getting treated?
When I was doing my own thing, I'm very girl. And don't tell you, somebody is a buru. If I show you